Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Pokemon Mystery Dungeons & Dragons: The Lanwell Chronicles, where I can promise no random VTuber lollies will appear in the Spanish game. In any case, we've got a lot of fun stuff planned for today, so let's get right on started with the recap. Alright, we have to use the new parser thing, and I will not include our guest Alex is actually here for the main event this time, but since he wasn't here most of the last episode, I won't have him do it, so it'll be between Doc, Quill, and Crow.
Yay.
And it is Crow.
Okay. On the last episode, we got out of the dungeon where we escorted Tarek and Ricky out. We let them go ahead of us while we short rested and discussed things with each other, as well as Reniel discussing
Crow.
things with the soul that is now captive in the ring that he stole from the Darkest Night agents. After which, we went to the desert to talk to Nihiligo. So Harold, using his magical abilities, or abilities, whatever you want to call them, was able to comprehend the language that Reniel kind of typewritered out onto the sand. And what we learned about Nihiligo is that Ultra Beasts were sucked into portals from their dimension planet home. And what caused that was the war in Lanwell hundreds of years ago, if I recall correctly. It might be longer. These Ultra Beasts were sent to pocket dimensions where apparently mystery dungeons are created. The Ultra Beasts became aggressive in mystery dungeons, and one of these Ultra Beasts, called Black, discovered that using normal Pokemon as sort of vessels were able to make it so that the Ultra Beast could exist outside of these spaces. Reniel then pawned off the Soul Ring with the Grovile Darkest Night agent in it over to Harold, and he discussed some things and didn't get much out of them, but we got a new friend, I guess. We then head over to Gwaville Town, where we discuss things with the Delvers, making sure none of them were spies or secret agents, using the Zone of Truth, as well as confirming our intentions as well. And the Aether, and there's a way to get the Ultra Beast back, which was the Aether Rock and Prism Crystal, taking them to somewhere called the Pathway to the Old World, which I'll get to later. But we discussed things with the Delvers some more, and we decided to sort of cut our ties with the Freelance Guild and become full-fledged members of the Delvers. And we had to come up with a team name.
Which you still haven't yet.
Pending. Anyway, we found out that two of the three things we need, the Aether Rock, Prism Crystal, and the Pathway to the Old World, we figured out Sergei knew where one of them was aboard his old gang of pirates. I believe we don't know where the Prism Crystal is, but the Pathway to the Old World is something we saw way back in the first sessions. That rock that in the ancient runes apparently read that, and the Delvers are going to help us find that. Hurrying along with this recap, we then did some shopping, and we gathered the Pokemon we had to escort to the Oasis, in which we did. And after a sandstorm, we arrived at the Oasis, and getting through that. We finished that mission, and all of a sudden, a big meteor from the sky crashed into a cabbage vendor. You go, "Oh no, cabbages!" And inside the crater was a strange Pokemon that we met named Astrob, who apparently had his observatory taken over by what seems to be, by his description, as Black, aka Fliffle. And our intrepid heroes are off to go help him.
All right, nice. Pretty good. Give me that D6 luck points.
All right. I shall do that if I can get the stupid command thing. You see, I have to usually roll it with just normal die, but here I am with this and I got 2, but I hate this roller.
We all do. But all right. Yep, so you're all currently in the Oasis with Astrop, who asked you guys to accompany him back to his home to take it back. You can actually see the tall mountain you need to just along the way. It is pretty close, and you can see it off in the horizon. So it'll be a bit of a trek, but it won't be too long of a trek before you reach the mountain and need to climb it. So are y'all just gonna begin making your way?
Oh, good.
What
We need to
time-
test on the path.
Wasn't it kind of late in the day?
Let me think. Oh, yeah, it was kind of late in the day. It's right now it's nearing sunset. You imagine it'll be probably night by the time you reach the foothills of the mountain.
Okay.
Maybe camp out around there then.
As we're walking, I kind of discuss with the party. So, if he is there, what are we going to do about it? Are we just going to stand there like last time?
Most likely.
Trying to think what our options are.
For one thing, we should find out why he is there.
He
But
has usually been surprisingly forthcoming with information.
made us fight 2 of those things.
Suggestion: why not simply kill that meatbag? It seems to be the quickest of solutions.
Well, that's why I'm asking Astrov, because let's just say we've encountered him a few times and, well, we've just kind of stood there.
Query: why is it that you simply stood there and not enacted your force of will?
Look, morally, I have absolutely zero compunctions about killing him. It's more a question of, can we?
Then I ask why we're going there. So we're just gonna go up there and let him pit us against more of those things? And then just walk out empty-handed?
We
Point.
could let him know that we have a way to get him back home.
Yeah, that's what I'm searching for here. I don't want this to just be a repeat of last time.
Well, perhaps letting him know would incentivize him to stop doing what he is doing.
Yeah, I just
Remember what Neolego said, though, right? He doesn't care about getting back home.
feel like we need to go in with a plan and not just run into the room and confront him. Like, do you guys feel the same way about this?
Absolutely, I'm just trying to think of what options we have.
Not particularly.
Commentary: I just simply wish him gone out of my observatory. The methods are irrelevant.
Well, something tells me he'll probably get out of there on his own. I doubt he's interested in. I don't know, maybe he's interested in setting up a base of operations there, but I doubt it.
Insidious threat. If he tries to do as such, he'll find it very regrettable.
Do you, Astrov? Do you recall him going after anything or saying something about why he was there?
Statement. No, I do not. I cannot recall what exactly did he try to do. Only that he kicked me off with strange creatures.
Did he
Ugh.
give you any sort of demands or anything, or did he just one minute he
Amendment.
was there and the next minute you were gone?
Amendment. I cannot recall. I simply remember that he overtook by force, and I was forced to fling myself down to earth.
Hmm. Well, if we're gonna camp out for the night, we can probably think of something. I mean, what if we do just attack him head on?
Suppose there is the possibility he's not quite as powerful as we thought.
I mean, I hit him. I don't know if that counts for anything, but he's not invincible, I don't think.
You have that sword.
Yeah,
Commentary. You have what sword?
nothing. I have this sword, and I show him my just magic sword. The bishop one.
I guess Astrov just kind of floats down really close to it to inspect it.
Okay. I put up no protest.
It looks to be fairly sharp, bit of magic in it. Doesn't seem to be too special, just seems to just be magical, but yeah, it's there.
Observation. Besides the possible traces of magic, your sword doesn't appear to be anything out of the ordinary.
Yeah, but it could probably get through magic resistances that he might have.
Evaluation. I'm pretty sure that as long as you avoid his armor and focus on his fleshy side, any particular pointy or sharp weapon would make past him.
Yeah, that's a fair point. But all I'm asking is, like, would you be all in for that if it came down to that?
Hmm.
I'm asking everyone.
You mean
As
fighting him?
Yes.
Yes.
as I understand it, though, I believe there are apprehensions about us simply not being, well, strong enough.
Well, sometimes it's not about how strong you are, it's about how smart you are, using the resources you have to the best of their abilities.
I'm willing to try, but I think if it looks like we're clearly getting overwhelmed, we need to be willing to pull out.
Yeah. All I'm saying is it's an option. Maybe we should make a code word to.
I suggest
Proposition.
the word run.
Proposition. I propose that the safe code word is Jenga.
Jenga. Okay. Are you sure there might be some copyright to that?
Query: no copyright law in the universe will stop me.
A query.
Statement: I suck at this.
Observation. Yes, it appears you would.
All right. So I guess if we run, we'll say that if we're gonna run, but you know, he's probably gonna talk. He seems like a talker. He's talked both times we've run into him. Are we gonna try to get a sneak attack, or are we gonna listen to him and let him sick his goons on us? And
Objection. He wasn't much of a talker when he overtook my observatory. He simply used a blitz strategy to kick me off of it.
oh, he talks around us, so that's probably what he's gonna do.
Query.
Some would
Why
say-
would your presence change anything regarding his speech patterns?
I think he likes toying with us, tantalizing us with the idea that we have hope or something. It's all mind games.
If he does talk, we should listen to him. He may give us more information that we need.
And if we're only planning to simply just take him on, then him talking lets us, well, potentially think of something.
Okay. Well, maybe we need a word to initiate combat too. Like while we're talking to him, we fit that word into our speech, and then that'll, you know.
I think somebody drawing a weapon and attacking is probably sufficient.
Hmm.
But I suggest we at least exercise caution about telling him about our own plans.
Oh, definitely. Okay, I think that's probably good enough. We should probably get some rest and go to the top of the mountain.
Oh, you're still traveling across the desert.
Oh, I mean, set up camp. So, unless anyone wants to say anything else, like I thought we were gonna go to the foot in the mountain, camp there, and then
Yeah, I'm
go
just
up.
saying you're still in the desert right now.
Yeah.
So you're not at the point where you're probably going to be setting up camp for a bit.
Okay.
I guess that among the travel, the only thing that Astra would say would be something like realization. I never got to finish that game of Boulder Flip.
What?
Voltor flip.
Oh, yeah. Well, let's just. Well, it's chance, and I guess every game is chance when you boil it down to its simple property.
There is less
Well-
chance than you think there is. There is some strategy to it.
Commandment. This flashback speaks the truth.
Well, yeah, but still, there's. It's like when you get a critical hit. It's mainly luck.
I would
Of
have
course.
to disagree. I played the game for a very long time when I was recovering from my incident, and there is a lot to it that you can use to minimize taking risks.
But still,
what-
risk exists.
Only if you don't know what you're doing.
Well,
Commentary. While it is true that there is some chance to it, it is purely mathematical. It is purely a matter of mathematical skill. As long as you can minimize the risk, you have far better chances to win.
see, there's that word again, chance.
But it's not entirely dependent on chance.
So as you guys are talking in circles, eventually coming from the eventually you see, sort of coming from the mountain, you see a braviary is beginning to leave the mountain and fly over. He sees you guys and he descends to approach. He comes down and he says, What is a group like you doing in the desert at this time of day?
My gaze
Um,
just kind of turns to Astrob.
Sassy responds, and exactly how is that any business of yours?
We are going to an observatory.
Oh, there's an observatory around here?
Correction, there is an observatory up from up here.
You're going up?
That was the
Affirmative.
plan.
Oh, well, you might want to be careful if you're doing so. Just came from the mountain and there's a strange light up there. I think a mystery dungeon was suddenly created.
Face palms. Of course.
I hate to break it to you, Astro, but I think that place is going to be no longer available.
Anger statement. I am going to kill that stupid fleshbag, and none of you are going to stop me.
Like I said, I have no moral objections.
Is your friend
Anyway.
okay there?
Is there anything else you happen to know about what's going on up there?
It looked and felt kind of weird, but I ain't insane enough to go close to a mystery dungeon like that. Still, there was something off about it, like it suddenly forming in the first place. Mystery dungeons don't usually form that high in the sky.
No, they don't.
Other way, if you're going that way, I'd be careful. As for me, I'm hightailing it straight away from there. I don't want to be around there personally.
I can't blame you in the slightest. Thanks for letting us know.
Mm-hmm. And with that, he continues flying on his way, and he begins making his way over towards the west.
Well, that's going to make retreating a little harder.
Statement. I do not intend to flee, unless my life is in peril, in which case I'll definitely flee.
Even in those conditions, it'll be harder to get away.
Well, let's try to deal with it before it gets worse.
Let me ask you something, Astrob.
Proceed.
You are probably not getting that observatory back at this point. Do you still want to
Defiant
go through
statement.
with
I
this?
will get that observatory back.
There is no known method of dispelling a dungeon, as far as I'm aware. And you can't live in there. I don't care if you're organic or not, you can't just live inside of a dungeon.
Well,
Query. Why not? And what is this mystery dungeon you speak of?
I am
Oh.
so envious of you right now. Have you ever heard of ferals?
Affirmative. I have killed a few myself when they wander on my observatory, albeit only every far and few in between. Either they were ferals or they were confused flashbacks, it did not make a difference to me.
Yeah, if you try to live in there now, you're going to become one.
Observation. That would be unfortunate.
So, again, do you still want to go through with this?
Affirmative.
We should see what the situation is up there first.
Probably a good idea.
All right, unless you guys have anything else to say, you've reached the foothills of the mountain. You see it towering over you. Looks fairly similar to the previous mountain, maybe a bit larger. And I assume you're gonna find a good spot to set up camp.
Yeah.
Harold is going to pull out his triangle and play My Castle Town on it, and put up the hut.
Okay, are you
Yeah.
gonna put it up in the open, or are you gonna try and find shelter?
Maybe just kind of like against a rock surface, and then I'll make it the same color as the surrounding rock.
Okay, you could do that if you want. So
Question: How far away are we from the mystery dungeon?
give me a perception check.
Okay. All right, parser. I always think.
Yes, and new parser too.
Exactly. That's yeah. Jesus. There we are.
Well,
you have no freaking clue. You can't really see it from your current position.
Expletive. Curses.
That's the first
Okay.
roll.
Yeah, now it's out of the way.
In that case, do I do this or do I not do this? That is the question. I might as well do it.
Well, it can only get better from that, so.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. Hopefully, it's not that far away. I wanna pull off this curious-looking staff with a crescent moon in one end and a sphere on the other. I wanna slam it on the ground. I wanna cast commune with nature.
I was gonna say, are you gonna do a magical girl transformation?
I could. Why not?
Magical meteor girl. Okay. All right. Let me check real quick.
Oh no, here's the link by all means. There you go.
I have the power of Google on my side.
Oh, I guess that works too.
Okay, land within 3 miles of you. Okay, what are you trying to learn? You have 3 facts that you can learn.
I know that. I know that. I want to know. I want to know the influence from other planes of existence. I want to know prevalent plants, minerals, and animals or peoples. And I want to know terrain and bodies of water.
Okay, well, within 3 miles, there is no influences from other planes of existence, so the mystery dungeon is most definitely further than 3 miles away.
How
Okay.
tall is the mountain, real quick?
Very tall.
More than 3
Yes.
miles?
I'm pretty sure, yes. Let
That
me.
is an excessively tall mountain.
Okay,
Yeah,
let
it
me
is
look up how tall mountains
crazy.
normally are because scale has never been my forte.
And I wouldn't nitpick about this, but it is relevant.
Yes.
More than 3 miles is going to be, what is that, like 1,600 feet?
I mean,
Uh,
Mount Everest is like double that, so.
A mile is over 5,000 feet, so
Yeah, that's why I'm.
Yeah. Mount Everest
more.
is 5.4 miles.
Yeah.
well, it ain't Mount Everest height, but it is. Let's see, I'll say it's. This is why I said that scale having such a scale sucking really. I did not
I'm
actually.
sorry, but it's relevant.
I know it's relevant. I just did not think of this. Okay. If typical, this is a large mountain, but I'll say probably. I'll say it's exactly 3 miles.
Okay.
There, we'll say it's that. Oh gosh. Okay. So what you sense is you do sense right above the peak. You sense a force from another plane of existence, but it's very odd. It seems it's coming from something inward and expelling, and the energy expelling outward. Where the inward part is beyond where you're detecting, just barely, but you sense the energy sort of expanding outwards, is what you sense. And that's
Okay.
what you sense from influence from other planes. What else were you looking for before this mountain conversation?
Right. Right. Prevalent plants, minerals, animals, or peoples,
Uh,
and mhm.
Lots and lots of rocks. You don't sense anything. There's some jewels and stuff hidden like within like mountainous caves or stuff like that, but nothing too terribly within the path of travel you'd want to take. There is some water. There's some water and waterfalls on the south side of the mountain that feeds into the oasis you came from, and beyond that, there is no other relevant plants, minerals, or peoples.
Okay, so I guess the Emperor's either doesn't count as people or it doesn't detect within the dungeon, so well, alright. Interesting. At least we'll have a safe travel.
Oh, and you don't sense like any random rock falls or anything like that, so it seems uncommon.
Okay. In that case, we're about to take a long rest or resting in the mountain, or are we going straight up to
You're about to
the
take a
city?
long rest, yes, unless that's not what you guys want to do.
I mean,
Brynjol's already on the ground sleeping.
okay. I guess we're long rested.
Yes, you see the Eevee loaf already.
Yeah.
I would like to be able to transfer my warrior property to my new sword. I need a long rest to do that.
Okay. Well,
Okay.
I guess I get hit dice back.
Yep.
Question: when I do this, does it actually move Koritha's presence, or does she stay in the previous sword?
Okay, so what were you doing again?
So, as part of the Hex Warrior feature, whenever I finish a long rest, I can choose any weapon that it does not have the two-handed property, and I can make it use Charisma for attack and damage rolls. Does this actually move Koritha into the new weapon, or does she stay in the original sword?
Koritha will stay in the original sword for now, but you could perhaps potentially ask her to move her spirit and plane into the new sword if you wanted to. But you would have to specifically ask her to do that.
Gotcha.
And when I long rest to get hit die back, do I round up or round down?
Typically D&D rounds down, so I'm going to
Okay.
say round down.
You should have 6 hit dice, so you should regain 3.
Well, I have the multi-class, right?
Right. You regain half of your rogue and then the 1 ranger. So
Yeah.
the 2 and the 1.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So before we take the long rest, I'm gonna do 2 quick things. First, I am going to roll the charges to recover from the item.
Oh no, well you managed to get 1 charge back.
Oh jeez. Hey, you get all of the charges back. Okay. And then I'm gonna waste all of my spell slots into casting Goodberry.
Excellent.
Oh my gosh.
Let's oh boy.
Turtle.
Well,
Are you gonna pull a
uh,
sib and try to eat them all?
do you want to eat them all?
No.
You would.
You're gonna be so upset when we get attacked in the middle of the night.
Oh yeah, no, I'm absolutely anticipating it. Okay, so that's how many berries? That's 4, 3, math. 100, I think, berries. Yes, 100. My math doesn't fail.
Congratulations. You have 100 berries now.
Yep, 100 little bits of crystal sugar or salt. Probably half and
Star
half.
bits. It's just star bits.
Yes, sure. We'll say it's starving. And that's all I'm doing for this long rest.
All right. Be aware that the HP part is more conducive for after battle recovery because it takes 1 action to eat 1 berry according to the rules itself.
Oh yeah, no, I am aware of that. Don't worry.
Okay. So no cheesing back to 100 in a fight. All right, so you all rest, relax. You get all your long rest stuff back, and soon enough, dawn comes. Your Lemon's tiny hut was still up, and you were undisturbed for the entire night. All right. So, in front of you is this mountain. There are foothills and stuff like that to sort of get a grasp on, but it's going to require some climbing. Most of you have the rock climber's gear still, but one of you does not.
It's okay. I can probably circumvent that. Maybe. Depends on how long it's gonna take to climb.
Well, I have chalk.
Sergey and I have enhance ability if it comes down to it.
Oh yeah, we do.
Renniel's over with Eugene chalking up.
Yeah.
Okay, so for the people with the rock climbing gear, I'll just let you, as we established last time, you have enough modifiers that I don't really need to worry about whether you could pass or not.
Right.
But Astaroth, or Astaroth,
Ask the Rob, yes.
Astaroth, you will need to make, unless you have something fancy, you're going to need to make an athletics check in order to get up this cliff.
For how long are we going to be climbing?
Give me a nature check to find out that answer. Well, nature or perception.
Okay. Can I use guidance?
Yeah, self-guidancing is allowed.
Thank you.
You'll probably still manage to get a 1.
Oof. Okay.
Okay, you think overall this climb's gonna last about an hour to 2 hours.
Okay, I can afford it. I am going to wild shape into a Spinaridos.
A Spinariados.
A
Gotcha.
Spinaridos. It's like a Naridos, but it's green.
Oh my.
So a Spinnerack then.
No, it's no, it's a Naridos. I wanted to say Spinner. I was like, wait, but what if I want to fight? Nah, make it a Naridos.
Okay. So you now have a climbing speed, so you'll be fine.
Yes.
Okay. Alrighty, so you all begin climbing up the mountain, climbing up. And when you reach near the peak of the mountain, things start getting a little chilly, obviously, because this is a pretty tall mountain. But as you start getting near, you see, among the clouds, you see this glowing sort of silverish light.
Oh dear.
Like, is it aiding off something, or is it it's in the sky?
Yeah, in the sky, surrounding a bunch of clouds. It's sort of like there's a sphere in the sky, a sphere that is translucent a little, but constantly giving a sort of silver shine as it goes around.
At a moon?
That's no moon. Um, well, I think we found our dungeon entrance.
Yeah. Is it accessible from here?
You'll need to climb a bit more, but yeah, it looks like there's a small cloud pathway that will lead you straight into that silver sphere.
And is that where your observatory was, Astrop? Wait, can he talk like that?
He cannot.
Yeah, right. Yeah, he kind of nods as he looks like Astrop just really quickly shrink it into a little star, and then more stars appear. They all connect into a little outline, forming like a really deep space color looking area. So he just nods.
Yeah, that's an interesting trick, by the way. Um, so we're going in now. Any last preparation things?
I do have one. Recognizing that Asterob is not able to communicate normally in this form, I'm going to cast Message and ask, do you prefer to fight up close or from far away?
Suggestion: I am rather far better suited for the backlines.
Gotcha. Alright. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and cast Aid at 3rd level, targeting the usual 3.
Alrighty.
Doing aid?
Correct.
So that's
All right.
plus 10.
Plus 10.
Nice.
Thank you.
Alrighty. And after that, are you gonna head in?
I can't think of anything else for us to do.
Renniel's ready to go.
Oh, if we're going to enter the dungeon, I'm gonna unwild shape, and I'm gonna grab my little starlight thingy, and I'm going to bonk everyone except myself on the head and cast
Oh.
Gift of Alacrity on each of them.
What is this?
Gift of Alacrity, you get a D8 for initiative for the next 8 hours.
Nice.
Plus D8.
Yeah. So
Alright.
you've been bonked and you now have greater initiative. So watch you guys still roll crap on it.
Uh-huh.
You know it.
We all know it.
Alright, now are you prepared to head in, or does anyone have any other fancy spells they want to bonk people with?
Nope.
No.
No, that's
good.
about it.
Alright, so you walk through these clouds, and you enter into the dungeon. I apologize in advance.
Of
Oh.
course. I mean, to be very fitting.
I was expecting a Sky Tower Summit, but this works.
Yeah.
I was debating. Honestly, I think I should have did Sky Tower Summit, actually.
Yeah. It's
Yeah,
it's always
it's fine.
painful because I always have like low ambience music on, so I had it cranked all the way up.
Yeah, same. I'm still at 100.
Yeah, we're used to the from ice.
Maybe if you guys are still here next episode, I'll go. But anyways, so you enter into this dungeon, and we are not using this map, by the way. This is the first thing I created, and then I realized, holy crap, this is way too big.
The loading time alone proves that.
I'm afraid of what I'm gonna see when this lavender bar gets to the end.
Don't worry, we're not actually using this map. It's just gonna be a visualization. Oh gosh, shit, I don't have
Oh boy.
Whoa.
Regrets.
It's still loading.
And I got it.
Oh
Yeah, no, it's,
my goodness.
Okay,
That's an excellent image.
so
Large.
this just gets you a bit of a layout idea. Otherwise, we are going to be so don't worry too much about what you actually see. This is just more to help your visualization. So you find yourself on a cloud platform in the center over here. Yes, there. Wow, even the lines are so small.
Oh my gosh.
I'm really glad I'm not actually using this map for anything other than visualizations.
Doiny.
So yeah, you find yourself on this.
I know he big.
You know what?
Sorry.
Appropriate
had to do
size.
it. Okay, proceed. Sorry.
So you're on the center cloud platform. You see fluffy clouds all around you. In the center of this platform, there appears to be a pot with soil on it.
That's
Just
so.
lying there. There doesn't seem to be anything in this pot. And you see 3 pathways: north, west, and east.
Well, I'm assuming this doesn't resemble anything you've seen here before.
The moment he enters, Astrok is going to walk up to the pod, and the pod is going to seemingly levitate, assuming it doesn't weigh more than 10 pounds. And he's going, huh,
You're trying to levitate the pot.
yes.
The pot remains fixed.
Okay, so it's not. It weighs more than 10 pounds. Okay. Huh. Surprise commentary. I didn't expect Jeffrey would make it out of this alive.
Is there supposed to be a plant in there?
Affirmative. Jeffrey is one of my few companions up in my study.
I can relate to that.
He's gonna try to make it levitate again.
You do not. It
Can I
doesn't seem
try?
like it's heavy, more there's a force fixing it to the ground, making it unable to be moved.
Observation. It seems that some strange force is keeping Jeffrey locked into the ground.
Well,
Yeah, well, welcome to your new home, I suppose.
That's dark.
He's gonna try to yank Jeffrey from the stem, for like the.
There's nothing
trunk.
in it, just soil.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's just a pot and soil.
well, if Jeffrey was a plant, maybe we gotta. The mystery dungeon did something to him, and we have to regrow him.
I could
I think
attempt to
so.
regrow him myself, but considering the rather large size of the room, that might be unfortunate.
Is there anything
The
above us?
area.
There's
the
a
area where-
pathway. Yes.
Like no,
I
like
see so.
directly above us.
Oh, yeah, another cloud platform.
Ah,
I think we
Well-
gotta get up there.
Does anything here correspond to anything in your original Observatory? Any idea where we would be?
This overall doesn't really seem too familiar, no.
Negative.
Well, are
Wow.
any of these side rooms just open, or
Yeah, it looks like you can walk to them, yeah. They're fair distance away, so you can't see exactly what's there from your position, but you could potentially walk there, yeah.
Is it dark, by the way?
No, it's really bright. It's an
Okay.
afternoon sky, so it's very bright.
Okay.
And
That's,
if we
that's,
look,
that's,
and if we look over the edges, does it threaten to fall into the void?
By the looks of things, yes.
Okay.
fun?
Oh boy. Well, you know, we shouldn't just sit here on a platform. We should explore a little more.
affirmative.
We should keep our eyes out for Jeffrey.
Yeah.
He must be scared, lost in here all by himself.
Well, I mean, it's a planet.
Objection. Plants are just as capable as feeling, even if they're more primitive than those of you fleshbags.
You have triggered the evolutionary biologist in me so hard with that.
I know! But what can I say? I'm a druid.
Well, can you prove that a plant can feel pain?
Not in this particular moment, but yes. Yes, I can.
Look, this is pointless. Let's just pick a direction and go.
Let's go over
Left.
to the left. Yeah, I was thinking exact same thing, right?
One of Nihiligo's tentacles comes out and gives him a thumbs up.
How a tentacle
I-
gives you a thumbs up is a very good question, but
Don't worry about it.
Well, the,
I
the Nihiligo tentacle has those 4 little pokies on it, and it just puts
Oh.
all of them in, and one of them sticks up.
Yeah.
It's like when you're like I put on that smile like when your friend does something embarrassing and
Yeah.
you're like, yeah, that sheepish laugh. But yeah, over to the left, unless anyone wants to go up north or to the right for some reason.
No, let's just go left.
Alright.
Any path is as good as any other at this point.
Should we use the pole in case we fall through the clouds?
Probably.
Okay.
I'm
So-
still not sure I entirely trust this, and Harold gingerly pokes the ground with a foot just to make sure it's actually solid.
yeah, it feels strange, like what you're walking on. It sort of feels like you're walking on, I guess, a very fluffy bed is a good way of comparing it, where it's like your feet sort of go a little through it, or, well, not go through it, but sort of press into the ground a little bit, but otherwise it does feel solid, and it doesn't look like you're about to suddenly fall down.
Okay. Well, I'll pull out the pole in case and lead the way.
Okay. So, you guys go to the left. Eugene, poking. And as you reach the far side of the left, you find a spring of very clear, very beautiful water.
Reniel takes out his empty cup of dirty deck water filled with clean water and fills it with this clean water.
Oh boy.
Okay. I think I probably get the idea what we're supposed to do here. So, let's collect some of this water using... Oh, I guess you collected it, Reniel. We might need to use it, so I probably don't get too attached to it.
So we're reenacting Chapter 6 from Paper Mario. Got it.
Wait, what are we doing exactly? I kinda had to go for family stuff. Where are we moving more water from who to where?
You're in the left, and Reniel used his cup of dirty deck water that has clean water now to...
Empty cup of dirty deck water filled with clean rainwater that is now filled with clean sky water.
Yes.
Okay.
Isn't that just rain?
No, it hasn't fallen yet.
Are we moving the water somewhere?
I have a feeling that we're gonna get materials to bring Jeffrey back to life, or regrow Jeffrey.
So we can only assume there'll probably be something like a seed in the other room and...
Sunlight. Gotta be-
Lighter or something, maybe.
Application. I will go and check this myself. And he leaves the left room to go to the center room.
Harold,
Sticks out a hand to... No. You don't separate inside a mystery dungeon.
Yeah,
Query. Why not?
because
You will die.
Nothing in these places makes sense. There is no telling what will happen around the corner.
Query. How is going in groups or individually change the sense that a room must not make?
You just want more people around to be prepared for whatever does happen.
Yeah.
Sometimes you'll go back to rooms and find maybe ferals have shown up. I don't know.
Or something grabs you and throws you off the edge. If we were there, we could stop it.
That, and you're also planning to go check out the other rooms yourself, which... not exactly the brightest idea.
Statement. That is a sound logic. We shall travel together in that case.
Alright, let's go to the north room then.
Okay. So, you walk to the center. You turn around, you walk to the north, and after another long cloudy pathway, you see a small seed lying in the middle of the ground.
I got this hint of smug satisfaction.
Ashtar
Yeah.
is going to make the seed levitate towards him and go. Triumphant statement. I have acquired Jeffrey.
Okay, there's nothing else in these platforms, right?
No, doesn't look like it.
Okay, then over to the right then.
Okay, you head back into the center, begin making your way over to the right, and this time, something odd happens. You walk over there, and you see a giant golden gate, and there are 3 keys in front of the gate. A green key, a blue key, and a yellow key.
Are there any visible locks on the gate?
Yes, there is a lock at the center of the gate.
But there's only the log. There's only one log.
Yep. Oh wait,
The
sorry,
lock.
the gate is white, not gold.
Oh.
Do the keys have any distinctions other than their color?
The key hooky shapey thing at the end of the keys all look different, but not in any noticeable patterns.
Something tells me we should go try to grow this seed first.
I
Okay.
agree.
Oh, okay, yeah. Yeah, we'll go back to the center and try to plant a seed. Plant Jeffrey.
Okay, you go back into the center, you plant the seed. The seed is now in the middle of the pot. It sprouted a bit.
Renul puts the water on it.
The moment he puts the water, I'm gonna grab my staff and cast light on it.
Okay, you do that, and as you do, the seed suddenly shoots up, and you see this large vine grow up it to the next cloud platform.
Observation. Jeffrey has grown quite larger than I had anticipated.
Well, I was half expecting a key to pop out.
Well, if you think about it, mixing the 3 primary colors together, you would get white. Well, light anyway.
What colors were the keys again?
Yellow.
They were red. Yeah, they were green, blue, and yellow.
Oh, they're green, blue, and yellow. I thought it was red.
Nope, green, blue, and yellow.
Okay, then that won't be white then.
Blue and yellow make green.
I could try picking the lock.
You could.
Yeah.
Perhaps instead of picking it, you could simply inspect the lock and try to determine if which key fits the tumblers before we even put the key in.
Yeah, that's maybe a good point too. Do the keys look different besides like the shapes?
Yeah, I already said the key ends do look different.
Okay. Yeah, then let's maybe go check that out before we go up there. And we go over to the right.
Okay. You're going in there. It is a little dark inside the keyhole, so it'll be hard to see.
Hey, Astrob, could you get that light over here?
Affirmative. He does as such. He puts his staff right next to the keyhole.
Okay, roll me investigation.
Alright. I have a pretty good one. Yes, I have a +7 in that.
Can I guidance him?
Yes.
Okay.
D20 +7 +4. I hope this command works. Okay, 20.
It'd be +1d4, not +4.
Oh, okay.
Whoop.
Okay, look.
So otherwise it would have been 17.
17,
I guess just-
okay.
1d4.
Yeah,
Alright.
add 1d4 to 17. So just roll a d4.
2, so 19.
19.
Okay, you are about 90% sure that the yellow key is the one that will fit the gate.
Okay, it looks like the yellow one matches what goes in here.
I do have a way I can maybe get by here without having to use a key, but I will have to use some of my magic.
Yeah, we should probably save that, though.
Okay, if you're confident, then I would just as soon have you go ahead and use the key.
I'll grab the key.
I trust Eugene's judgment.
Thank you, Reniel.
You are welcome.
If you're confident in yourself, I see no reason not to as well.
Suggestion. If you are scared about whatever might be on the other end of the door should the key be wrong, why don't we simply open it from a safe distance by using telekinetic abilities?
It's actually not a bad idea.
Yeah. Okay. I pull out the yellow key and hand it off to one of these people with these abilities.
Reniel will mage hand it over to the door, and everyone
Yeah.
can step back.
All right. Step it back about maybe like a good 10 feet.
We may as well go the whole 30.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then he's gonna try to open the door, well, unlock the lock with the key.
Okay. You put the key in the keyhole, you twist it, you hear a and the gate's open, and on the other side of the gate, you see a treasure chest.
I will approach and open it.
Okay. The treasure chest attack. I'm kidding. Roll me a d4.
Four?
Oh, wow. Starting off
Oh,
with a
whoa.
4. Okay,
big
roll me
one.
another d4.
Four?
Oh my gosh!
You want me to cast guidance and maybe you get another 4?
That's you can't guidance this, but
Yeah, I know.
okay. You open up this treasure chest, and you see these brilliant set of pipes. I mean the musical instrument pipes, not
The smoking one.
yeah. Yeah, you see this brilliant set of pipes. You imagine that you're very capable of playing them, but you're not entirely sure what they are as of yet.
I will go ahead and take those for now. And I assume there's a note in there.
Yes.
I will go ahead and take.
Okay, my computer lagged like heck there. What were you saying?
I will go ahead and take a look at it.
Okay, the note reads as follows. Have you had a good meal in you? Got your weapons polished? Taken a bath? No. No, you haven't taken a bath. That's what the note says.
A few days ago.
I was thinking it was going to be something that would induce paranoia, and I'd hand it off to Renil, but that would just be mean in this case. So instead, I'm going to turn to Astral. Here, it's for you.
I'm gonna read it, I guess, and go. Affirmative. I cannot take a bath. I am a rock type.
Does he smell?
He smells like a rock.
Okay. Yeah, we should go up that Jeffrey and the Beanstalk.
No, it's just
Affirmative.
Jeffrey the Beanstalk.
Affirmative. Let us proceed. And then he's gonna cast Produce Flame and burn the note.
Alright. You begin, you walk back to the vine and you begin climbing up. It seems pretty easy to climb, doesn't seem like you need to make any checks or anything like that. And once you reach the top, you enter into an area that looks basically the same, except for the pathways here are to the north, to the west, and to the south instead.
No, east.
No east. Northwest and south.
Well, let's go through the same process then. I guess we can go clockwise, so we'll start with the south this time.
Is there another flower pot in the middle?
Yes, there's another flower pot in the
Okay.
middle.
Does this one have a name?
He's gonna twist around his own axis to fully inspect it. I believe this one's Barbara, but I'm not quite particularly sure.
No. So I keep getting all these random text messages asking for Barbara. So I'm getting like PTSD from this.
Wow. I mean,
Great,
no,
this
totally.
pot's
All
going
according to
to-
plan.
I feel like this pot's gonna try to give me like car insurance or something.
Observation: Barbara is quite the negotiator. We have quite pleasant conversations over Stargate.
I guess we'll go south first.
Yeah.
Okay. South, final answer?
Yep.
Yes.
Alright. Blink. Let me check something real quick. Yeah, okay. Alright. Now on to an actually halfway decent map. Albert? Thank you. Okay, so you walk to the south for a bit, and eventually you find this murky water in the clouds, this sort of strange murky water floating in this cloud. You can't really see through it. And on the other side is the clear, pure water fountain.
And around here is just the edge.
Yeah.
He's doing what I think he's doing, isn't he?
He's doing what you think he's doing. He's filling up her cup.
Going to what?
He's putting this water into the cup. This murky water.
Query, what do you intend to do with such liquid? It seems to be unsuitable for fleshback consumption.
That is the point.
And it just kind of floats into his mane and disappears.
Commentary. I like this flashback. He has spunk. Alright, I guess this is water, right? Like, even if it's murky, it is water.
Yeah, it is water. It's
I'm
odd that
going-
water is floating on clouds for very many reasons, but it is water.
Yeah, but it's basically on the quote-unquote floor of the cloud. That is weird to say. What
I am
happened?
going to experimentally poke the water and make sure that it isn't, like, dangerous on contact.
You poke the water, nothing seems to happen.
Defiant statement. I refuse to come on contact with any type of water. Now he's gonna cast shape water to freeze this section as a block of ice.
Oh my gosh.
Okay.
There could be something in it, I suppose.
Yeah.
You,
Well-
you now have a block of ice.
Alright, and he's just gonna stand atop, and you've seen Breath of the Wild. He's gonna just keep casting shape water like blocks of ice, like he's using Cryonis, and just
Yeah.
walk over the water.
Does this stuff look any more dirty than, like, you'd find in a stream or something?
It looks... How do I describe it? It does look poisonous, but it does look like lots of sediments and stuff like that have been, kicked up and stuff like that.
Okay, so it's just like mud, basically.
Yeah.
Swamp water.
Swamp water's perfectly... perfect.
Brackish.
Brackish means it has salt. I am going to follow behind Astrop. Hey, Reniel, you mind handing me that cup?
He hands it over.
I mean, I pull out a bucket and just kind of put it back.
I'll go ahead and follow one tile behind Asterob.
I don't think that would be wise.
Well, you're
Yeah,
always
I
going
think...
to have one tile behind you.
Well, you see, shape water only lets me have 2 blocks of ice at a time, so if you follow right behind me, the one next to the one in front, the one in the back is just going to shatter and you're going to fall.
I thought it let you have 3.
Ah. No, it's 2, unfortunately. No more than 2, it says.
I will go ahead and pass you the cup then.
Okay. I have the cup.
I see Sonic Link didn't DM No Mercy that.
I could have, but I'm not a jerk.
Alright, so I guess Astrop has to go by himself. You should be careful that, you know, in case something's over there.
Affirmative.
Having another look at the water, so he's just gonna decide to just jump in.
I mean,
You're
if
gonna
it's
jump
swamp
in?
water, it's...
Oh, I just told him to be careful.
Okay, Sergey.
Reniel's actually going to try to stop Sergey.
Okay, contested strength check, let's go!
Oh my gosh.
Can Reniel surpass Sergey? I'm actually curious, this will be hilarious.
Petition to use to have Sergey use acrobatics because he's not actively trying to escape Raniel unless he actually is.
I mean, are you specifically... Are you going to let him grab you and try and pull you away, Sergey?
I would argue this would have been something you wouldn't expect to be grabbed. He was just kind of half-hazardly just going to jump in.
Raniel got a 13.
I'll just roll it.
I'm going to call contested strength anyways, just because it's funny.
Yeah. Okay, just strength. All right.
Well, athletics.
Oh, yeah,
Please.
either way, that's the same thing.
Please get lower. Aw.
Okay, Radio, despite your best attempts, Sergey hops in. Sergey, as you do that, you see this thing is here to greet you.
Ah!
And speaking of this thing, Astrop, this thing is here to greet you as well. Roll initiative.
Well, hey.
Right. So we have plus D8 to
Right,
initiative.
I do.
Oh my god. I didn't want that command. I wanted R, okay?
Okay, you're
apologize.
gonna make the D8 for initiative.
Okay. And then I get another D8. I got pretty bad.
Oh, wait, that's wrong. This should be an 8.
I got a 15 in total.
Alright, let me get you all your things to put
I
you
got a
in.
3.
Okay, we're only missing a mudkip. Okay, here's a mudkip for you. So yeah, put yourselves where you are in initiative.
8.
You know, when I
Actually-
joked that you guys were gonna low roll regardless.
I mean, I got the 8 out of the D8. I just got a 1.
Okay. Alrighty. Let's begin then. It is, oh my gosh.
My
Eugene, it's your turn first. You've got this one thing that's looking like it likes Sergey, and this other thing that's looking like it likes Astrop on his icy platform. I suppose technically there's an icy platform behind you as well.
Well, seeing as I'm in no danger, I think I'll just use steady aim and try to help Astrop.
Okay, so you're gonna shoot at this guy?
Yeah.
Are these things at the surface?
Oh
Yes.
yeah, I should have asked that. Okay, yeah.
They are. That's how they. That's how you can see them right now. They're at the surface.
Plus 8. 24. I'm gonna. Okay, yeah, I'll go with the 24.
Okay, that'll hit. Roll damage and roll sneak attack.
D8 plus 5.
Ouch.
3d6. Well, 20 damage.
Yeah, nice round even. Sneak attack
Alright.
definitely gave you a bit more.
Okay. And that will be my turn, and I'll be right back.
Okay. Alright, it is these things' turn. So, this thing is gonna flop out and slap you with its tail fin.
Not a bunch.
Yeah.
Oh. The stream is buffering for me. Okay, there it goes.
Okay, I think my internet may have had a bit of a conniption.
Pause.
Okay, anyways. That's not one for you, Astrop, so you're fine.
Yay.
Does I don't think that'll hit. Does
I think you just DC'd. Okay,
fine.
there he is.
Am I still? Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can now. I think my internet was dying for me now.
Oh. Okay. Anyways, does a 15 hit you, Sergey?
15, that shouldn't hit. Yeah, no, that doesn't hit.
Okay, Astrop, Sergey, you're both fine then. They missed both of you.
Yay.
Okay, then it moves on to you, Raniel.
Okay. Reniel's gonna go up here next to Eugene, and he's gonna fire a firebolt at this dude.
At the one next to Astrop?
Yeah.
Okay, make the attack roll.
Okay, D20 plus... Hang on. Yeah, I thought that was it. Plus 8. Nat 20.
Okay, that hits. And that's net 20, so roll your double.
Oh.
27 fire damage.
Whew.
Oh, wow. Nice.
Right fish.
Okay.
Did someone smell cooked fish?
However, because it was in the water, your fire wasn't as effective as it could have been.
I knew that was gonna happen. But what else am I gonna do?
Is there anything else you want to do?
No, I'm a sorcerer. I don't get bonus actions.
I mean, you could, but... Sergey, you got this
Alright.
fish attempting to slap you right in front of you.
Actually, I had an idea. So I'm gonna actually attempt to see if I can grapple it.
Ooh, contested strength. Okay. Alright.
So I've seen that, hey, that firebolt didn't do much, so here's an idea.
You are looking to beat 18.
Oh, jeez, okay.
It got a decently good...
Oh my gosh, I got a nat 20!
Okay, you are now holding this fish inside your paw arm things.
Hey,
Good old boy.
how about we toss it onto the shore?
Okay, yeah.
You can move to the shore and then just slam it like the Hulk to Loki on the other side, like here.
Yeah, if you're
Let me
holding
go-
this, I'll say it'll be half movement, but you can still move.
Yeah, we're basically just gonna try to start moving it onto shore so that it can't really protect itself from the water as much.
Okay,
So half movement,
move yourself and I'll move it along with.
I gotta figure out where the safest spot is because I don't want to necessarily force Hell to take oppies. So.
Since you're moving nobody's gonna take oppies from it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, nobody can make oppies on it, and nobody will take oppies from it, since forced movement prevents oppies, basically.
Yeah.
Moving to there.
Okay.
And since that was already my action, I don't have much else to do.
You still have another attack.
Yeah,
I mean, it's... Does grapple count as an attack for the sake of this?
Yeah.
Yes, it does.
When you grapple, you have.
I'm sorry, this one always feels like a weird one to me, is why I have to ask.
Yeah,
It's such a strange interaction.
it is odd, but yeah, with multi-attack, after you grab and bring something up, you can still attack.
Alright, I guess we'll just take a swing then.
Although probably all you're going to be able to do is like punch it or something.
That is very true.
Like having it in a half Nelson and then punching it.
Yeah.
I guess that is an unarmed attack. Yeah, I can't actually swing a two-handed weapon. Does that just straight up my strength and... How the heck does an unarmed attack work for me?
What's
guys-
your strength modifier?
+3.
Your unarmed attack is a 4 damage.
Alright.
Yeah, use strength and proficiency when making an attack roll.
Okay.
Also, you can use Divine Smite on unarmed attacks. That's very much Sag.
22.
Okay, yeah, that hits. You deal 4 damage to this thing. As you just punch it.
Alright, that'll be my turn.
Punch it in the eyes.
Okay.
Apologies on the confusion with the bonus attack. It's something that just hasn't stuck with me for some reason.
It's fine. Alrighty then. Harold, it is your turn. You've got this stun fist next to you being held by Sergey, and one in the water being blasted frequently.
I am going to pull out my sword and attack the one that Sergey is holding.
Okay. That one is not having a fun day.
I probably missed. I got a 10.
Yeah, that definitely misses.
Alright. Yeah. These guys really don't seem terribly dangerous. I don't think I'm going to bother doing anything else. That'll be my turn.
Okay, Astrop, it is your turn. You got
Well,
that.
Yeah. Well, if I move here, I technically don't trigger an obby because I'm not like right next to it. I'm like in an elevation, right?
Technically, yes.
Okay. I'm going to absolutely ridicule this fella then. I'm first going to use my bonus action to force it to make a strength saving throw.
Okay. It got a 17, so I'm pretty sure it passes.
Yes, unfortunately. Oh well, guess we don't get the full ridiculement. Then I'm going to cast Thorn Whip and try to slam it against the ice.
Okay. Is that an attack? I can't remember. Is Thorn Whip an attack roll on you or another?
Yes, it's an attack. It's an
Okay.
attack. I'm typing it right now. I believe I get a +9. Yes, +9. There we are. 18?
That hits.
Alright. So I deal... No, that's a 5. 5 piercing damage, and I technically pull it 10 feet closer to me, but I think that would be like...
Yeah, you basically pull it over, it hits the thing, your Thorn Whip releases it, and it's back into the water.
Yeah. Wait. Can I say that I slam its eyes against its face against the ice, and then it makes like a loud noise, and then it falls?
Sure.
Okay, nice. I ridiculed it. I'm fine. And now I'm gonna move here, and that's my turn.
Alright, Eugene, back to you.
Alright, I probably just going to... We seem to have this all under control, so I'm probably just gonna do the steady aim strats again and try to save Astrob
Okay.
in the middle of this thing with this thing based with them. Oh, wrong one. Or I'm in the right one? Yes, no, I'm not. Okay. I'm a professional, guys. I got this all under control. Use the wrong freaking command. Okay. All right.
Well, I wish Parser would get its correct command, but that... Oh, right, steady aim.
Yeah. Whoa, that's a 1.
Ooh.
13. I missed probably.
Yeah, that does not hit. You make your shot, but it skitters across the water and goes wide.
There.
All right. Well, that's my turn, and I guess I could. Yeah, that's it. I'm like, Astrov, you probably got to get out of there. And yeah, that's my turn.
Okay.
Statement: I am perfectly safe in this position.
Alright, first things first, Sergey, contested strength again. It's going to try and break your grapple.
Alright.
You are looking to beat an 8, so you'll probably be fine,
my
but...
gosh. Well, let's see. We don't know how it could go.
Yeah, fair.
Yeah, no. It's a 22.
Apparently you used up all your bad luck in the last ice and the last ice session. Alright, so yeah, that fish is still stuck in your arms. It ain't going anywhere. So, Astrob, the fish you're next to will attempt to slap you again. Does a 19 hit?
Yes, a 19 does exactly hit.
Okay. Oh, wow. Okay, then. You take 13 bludgeoning damage as this fish hits you.
Well, it's a lot of ouchies. Gonna need to bring out my calculator. What,
And-
13, right?
Yeah, 13.
Okay.
That's I rolled surprisingly high for that one. I was not expecting it.
Well, I'm still with my shields up, so that's fine.
Okay, but yep, that's their turn. Rainiel.
Alright, he's gonna chill touch this fish.
The one in front of Astrop?
Yeah.
Okay, what save does it need to make?
It's not a save, it's an attack roll.
Oh, I always assume these
A
things are
19.
saves. That hits.
Not quite a nat 20.
You guys are
Well,
rolling hot
27.
today.
Yeah, wow.
6 necrotic damage.
Okay. And it cannot heal. Assuming it
Oh,
was
boy.
capable of that anyways. Okay, Sergey.
Alright. I'm gonna let go of it so I can actually properly take some swings.
Okay.
And here come all the fun ones. First swing. 16.
That hits.
Nice. Yeah. First one hits for 12
Nice.
with the bonus attack. Yeah. I don't think that's gonna hit. That's an 11.
Nope.
I know, Quill. It's that I'm dropping the grass because I have a two-handed weapon.
Okay.
So that missed. And last one, 18.
That hits. You hit with both the attacks that matter.
Plus 3. I'm not going to choose a roll any of those. That's 8 more damage.
Okay, solid hit. It is at 24.
That was... Yeah, nice. 20 damage out.
Nice.
And lastly, I'm going to just move to get in front of it.
You are allowed to do so. Oh, you put it in a very unique situation. Interesting. Okay. Harold.
Alright, let's see if I can hit it this time with my sword.
Sword.
That's a little better, 25.
Yeah, that's definitely a hit.
4.
And that is going to be 7 points of slashing damage.
Okay.
Yeah, not a whole lot else to do. That'll be my turn.
Alrighty. Astrop, back to you.
Okay, second verse, same as the first. Let's see if this time we can manage to humiliate it. I'm gonna first use telekinetic push. It must make a strength save.
Okay. Okay. Alright, strength save. Discord, why are you like getting out on me? Note to self, start using physical dice. It failed horribly.
Okay, so I push it 5 feet back. And then I cast Thorn Whip to slam it against the ice, but this time harder, because I pulled it 10 feet forward.
Oh my gosh. Make an attack roll.
Jeez.
Thorn Whip is fun.
Right. Right. 25.
That hits.
Damage. You're seeing damage. As I just literally just reels back in, and then little chain of stars grabs it and slams it against the ice again, right over here.
You know, since it was from a distance, I'll add an extra bit of damage to that. Let's see. Oops. Dump command. You get an extra 5 damage to that.
Woo! Did he go down?
No, he's looking pretty beat though.
Okay. And that guess I'm gonna move like here.
Okay. Eugene.
Okay, well, I guess try to finish off the one next to Astrop again, using steady aim again.
Okay.
I'm just gonna roll 2d20s instead of, and then I'll add my modifier. Okay, I got an 18, so that's gonna be +8, which is probably enough.
Yeah, that's definitely gonna hit.
All right.
I imagine you're most likely gonna finish it off unless you're entirely unlucky.
D8 plus 5, and then 3d6 for a grand total of 24 damage going its way.
Yeah, that is more than enough. You plink it down and it sinks into the water.
Okay, now please help us. Alright, that's my turn.
Okay. It is this thing's turn. It is going to, because its land movement is pathetic, it's going to actually use the dash action to do this. So Sergey and Harold, both of you will get oppies.
Alright.
Nat 20.
Oh my gosh. You got
Okay.
a nat 20?
Woo!
Oh.
And then a nat 1.
Oh,
The duality of
contrast.
man.
That was exactly what I was going to say.
The universe balancing itself out.
The duality of
I
man.
really wish we had switched roles, though.
Yeah.
16 points of slashing damage.
Okay, well, that's still a pretty nice hit. Okay. And it is gonna move over here, and that'll be its turn.
Is it submerged or is it still visible?
It's still visible.
Okay.
So Reniel.
Raniel's turn? Okay. It's still above water, right? Or I can see
Yes.
it, right? Okay. Chill touch coming its way. Nine.
Nope.
Okay.
At 1.
Apparently today's either really good luck or really horrendous luck.
Mm-hmm.
Give me this. Ooh.
All right, Sergey.
Okay, we're gonna jump in and after it again. Except this time I'm just gonna take some swings.
Okay, I was about to say, time for more grappling.
No, we're not gonna do this all over again.
All right. Show it no mercy.
And for this first swing. Oh my gosh, why am I rolling so hot today?
Yeah, I saw
25.
Yep, that's a nice one.
11 damage. Oh my gosh, is it actually going to happen here? Okay, well, we all know how this goes. Bonus attack. Oh my gosh.
Another 19. Wow. Get a third 19.
Please.
Third attack.
Another 19 for a shiny.
No, that'd be so funny. Yep. Or just 3 while it's in the wild station. Okay. I get to re-roll this.
So
Yeah.
reroll.
To the T4. Yeah, okay,
Ah.
max damage of 7.
Okay. It is
it
down,
down?
but roll the third attack just to see if
Yeah.
you get the
Yeah.
Get a 19. 19. 19. 19.
Please. Please.
Eat.
Oh.
I can't see it. It's taking time. Ah.
but it is also down and it slinks to the bottom of the ocean as well. You are out of initiative.
Okay.
Well, you're already that far over there, so maybe go the rest of the way and get that water.
Affirmative. And he's just going to continue to shape water to freeze it. And between every casting of shape water, he's gonna nom a berry to recover 1 HP until he's full again.
Okay, Sergey, are you just gonna swim past them and get to it?
You know, considering that we had the 2 here, I'm actually gonna go ahead and head back to shore and wait.
Oh,
I've learned my
okay.
lesson.
All right.
Yeah, just
This is gonna take a while, but yeah, you eventually cryonics your way over to the other side, nomming on berries as you do.
Alright, let me just take those berries off of my thingy.
4, 5,
100.
10.
Wait, hold on. How many berries is this? 51 minus 38. That would be 13. Right, that makes sense. 100 minus 13. Okay, I'm good. So yeah, I make it all the way there.
Okay, you're gonna grab some water and then go back.
Yes.
Okay, you grab some water and you go back. Once again, you're going the very slow way because you're cryonicing, but you eventually do make it back to shore.
Reniel takes the cup back.
Yeah, I wouldn't protest this. You're not going to win.
Observation. Why should I ever contest it?
Oh, it disappeared for a moment. What happened?
Oh.
Okay,
Okay.
so what are you gonna do?
Oh. Okay, we got the water?
Yeah.
Okay. Then we'll go up into the west, so we're going clockwise.
Okay. Up and to the west. Okay. So you go up, you walk to the west, and what you find is you find yourself right in front of what looks to be a bunch of thorns and vines, very pointy, barring your pathway forward. Basically, it looks like there's a thicket of brush.
Observation. It seems like there is quite dense foliage ahead of us. Solution. Arson might be the way to follow through.
Raniel spits a firebolt at it.
I'm gonna eat up produce flame.
Yeah, I was about to do something, and then I just kind of stand back.
Okay. Alright, so you guys spit your fire,
Fire!
and this patch of thorn bush is now on fire.
It would seem. Observation. It would seem that the amount of fire is insufficient. Further action is required.
Okay. What if we make a trail of oil? Well, then it'll be on fire. Is it seem to be going out, or is it...
Once again, it'll take a while, but if you want to, you can wait for it to all burn out.
Assuming we're just gonna stand here and do nothing, Astra was just going to yeet one fireball after another, just...
Does Astrov, like, float slightly above the ground? Could he just cross over this?
I was under the impression that the foliage covered, like, also vertically, but that's a good point.
DM?
I believe I did make your movement hovering, but even if you hover over it, you will get hit by a bit of thorns and stuff like that, just hovering over it.
Yeah, because I figured the foliage also grows like vertically, like 10, 15 feet. And it's all dense and whatnot, so we just keep beating fireballs.
Okay,
Gotta
wait,
be a
let's...
faster way to do this.
I got it. I think I've got it. Okay, put out that fire. Can anyone put out the fire?
I don't have any more, do I?
I pull out the jug of water that I have and try to put out the fire.
Okay, you put out the fire.
Okay, can we walk on this now, or is it
Yeah, you can. It'll still be a little difficult terrain, but you can walk on it just fine.
Okay, I step on this square, then I roll out the 20-foot rug.
What?
I can't believe it's come back.
The what now?
The rug, TM.
The rug.
The rug.
You roll out the 20-foot rug.
It only goes to, like...
Yeah, this is a new rug. It isn't
Alright.
the gigantic one. It was like the one we picked up in the last dungeon, which was only 20.
Right, okay.
We sold the giant one, didn't we?
Yeah,
We don't have the giant one.
You sold the giant one. Okay, let's see. It
10,
goes
20.
20 by 10.
Yeah, so you've got the rug here.
Okay, well, I got, what else do I have in here? There's the fire retardant chest, that maybe another 5 feet. Wait, I have a ladder too.
Yeah, I've got a 2x4 plank. No, that's not enough.
Okay.
Actually, now that I think about it, if I could go up to here, are there any salient points or things I could hold on to on the other side?
The other side is cloud.
Fair point. I guess I can't use grappling hook.
Right.
I'm going to hop onto the rug. I'm going to walk forward. I'm going to take my Castlevania Aria of Sorrow chainsword, and I'm going to make a horizontal slashing movement with it and see if it cuts any of the thorns.
Okay. You take your chainsword, you slash. It make me... Nah. Yeah, you it does look like it cuts the thorns, so... But again, this will be a process that does take a bit if you want to make a safe path over, but you can cut the thorns.
Is it quicker if I just need to cut them enough that Astrorb can float over safely?
Yeah. It'll be quick if you just cut them, and then if you just cut like the top ones for Astrorb to float.
Then I will do that.
Okay. It does still take a little bit, but it doesn't take too long. So
if I go in a sack, would it be? Oh, okay, you already done it. Okay.
Okay. So I guess I'll just float over it.
You can do that.
Alright. I'm on the other side. What do I see?
You see a seed.
I see. Okay. I'll hover over it, and I'll make it hover to me. Hover the seed to me.
You have seed.
I have acquired Barbara.
Barbara, you have accepted an invitation to a leadership conference. Please respond.
Okay. So I guess
Right
I'll
in your
just...
area, we are offering a discount on driver's insurance.
Okay, so I'll just, I'll float back, and as I float back, I'll yeet a produce flame here, as I walk back.
Why?
Hi.
It is explanation. It is unnatural for such dense foliage to unnaturally grow in this location. Conclusion: I have to establish the natural order.
Well, don't burn my rug, and then I pull it back.
Okay, you are safely back on the other side. And you are leaving behind a slowly burning thorn patch.
I will strategically throw more produce flame so that it burns down faster and then leave.
Oh my gosh.
There's an impressive level of pettiness here.
Even I am not that petty.
You're not even a wildfire druid.
Alright, you got the seed and water. Now what?
We're gonna head towards the north path now.
Okay. You walk to the north, and what you see is this great coliseum, almost Olympic in nature. And next to the gates to the coliseum, you see a signpost. It says...
Oh boy.
Huh?
I said, oh boy.
It says, "Come and face 3 rounds of battle if you wish to obtain the treasure beyond. Can you brave the combat in this coliseum?"
Oh boy.
We probably could, but I don't know if it's worth it.
Rational conclusion, no.
Nah, what are you talking about? It'd just be another 3 rounds like we did with the tournament.
Yeah.
Except this time we'd have 5.
Insistence, no.
Reniel turns around.
Oh, I guess that's democracy. I guess
He just kind of looks disappointed.
Yeah. To be honest, I wanted to see what was at the end of it.
Reniel turns back around.
Query, exactly why are your flashbacks interested in patient?
Well, it usually gives you good stuff. But on the other hand, Harold kind of has a point. I don't know.
We still have an entire dungeon to go through, and possibly even Fluffle.
Yeah.
Right.
I mean, unless we're in here long enough that I can set up my safe area again and have us rest in there. But I kind of doubt that.
Yeah.
That also implies that then we're waiting here and Fluffle doesn't leave.
Evaluation.
Oh no, he turned into an actual robot.
Blitz. Evaluation. Unless we manage to logically blitz through this entire competition, I suggest we simply turn around.
Yeah, let's turn around, I guess. I guess we'd waste resources here. But we'd also gain one. Well, let's go.
Reniel turns around again.
Okay, so you're gonna leave this Coliseum?
Yeah.
Okay. You're
That's
back in the
nice.
center with the pot.
Well, let's plant it.
You plant the seed, you sprinkle the water, and you see a giant vine growing. However, interestingly enough, as you cast your eyes upward and watch the vine grow, you see that it is growing up and into the side of what appears to be a building instead of just cloud.
Something up there.
I'm guessing that's your observatory.
Affirmative.
Well, no time like the present.
What does they say?
Recitation. We must make haste, and as they say it.
So you're gonna climb up?
Yep.
Alright. You all begin climbing up. And as you reach the top, you find yourselves entering what looks to be a fairly large library-like area. There's several bookshelves, and there's also books scattered all across the area. It looks pretty ransacked, actually.
Is this place here familiar at all, Astro?
Angered affirmative. Yes. I do recognize this location at my library, which seems to have been ransacked by that despicable fleshbag. Irritated conclusion. I will end this fleshbag's life.
Do you remember what books were in here, and if so, which are missing?
She's gonna take a quick look to evaluate the situation.
It looks like books are strewn all across the place.
Yeah.
So it's hard to really identify too much of what's missing. And before you can step around and begin looking around, you hear laughter. Oh, look who's here. And here I thought I was going to be bored. And you see a Fennekin with clown makeup. A Fennekin that looks like he's wearing clown makeup walk down. Oh, welcome, welcome. It's good to see you all. I was looking for something to stave off boredom, and now here you are.
Mockery. Ah, it seems you've already pampered yourself up for what we are about to make you look like. A stupid damn clown.
Never knew Astro would swear.
What are you doing here?
Oh, what am I doing here? Such a simple and easy answer. Well, first off, it isn't exactly just me here, but what we're doing is we're here to make sure Black isn't disturbed.
Defiant statement. If this Black is this stupid flashback who took over my observatory, you are directly in our way. Irritated answer. Irritated threat. Either you move out of the way, or we move you out of the way. Bludgeoning your face repeatedly.
It appears this one's confident. You hear another voice, and you see a Gardevoir walk down. She has yellow instead of the usual green, and despite what the sprite would show, her dress appears to be a bunch of connected black sort of plugins like things. And she walks down as well.
Elizabeth.
That isn't my name anymore. You will know me as Lightning.
Well, that'd be the unfortunate answer to that question.
Commentary. Your name is irrelevant.
Oh, burst! Lightning! You guys see a scrap coming soon? Next down the steps, you see this Feraligatr. Only his body is red, and his muscles are all hulked out. He appears to be wearing a red shirt with the symbol of Groudon on it. Looky here, bunch of pipsqueaks.
Alright, this is clearly a big operation. What exactly is going on here?
You hear one final voice. It's a mission. You see a Quilava. His body seems to be more silver and metallic, and to his sides he has two sort of jet thrusters. He climbs down as well, and he says, "We need this observatory for when the war begins."
At this point, Eugene was about to say something, but he just kind of looks away in disappointment.
Exasperated statement. Okay, how many more flashbacks am I gonna have to get rid of?
Oh, this poor rock thinks he can fight all four of us at the same time. How pathetic.
Mockery. At least I'm not the one looking like a joke.
No, perhaps, but you'll look like Ash when I'm done with you.
Defiant statement. I would like to see you try.
You really don't.
Why are you going along with them?
The Quilava silent for a moment, but eventually says, "The Pokemon you're looking for is gone."
Why does it have to end like this?
Lightning answers, "Our home is no more. We can never return to it. So we'll
What
make a
makes
new
you so
home."
sure of that?
What makes us so sure? Well, that's simple. We know because we know. And that's all there is to know.
That's not an answer.
It's all that matters as far as we're concerned.
What if
We
we
kn-
told you there is a way back?
You're not going to believe us, but that's what we're after. I know how arrogant you guys are. You won't listen to anyone. Blindly follow the one who's up there, right?
You say that, and as you do, the Fennekin and the Feraligatr, they just both bolt out laughing. Lightning seems to be having a stoic face, but Eugene, roll me perception or insight.
Does it matter? Which
Uh,
one?
Not particularly.
Okay. I'll just do the better one then.
Fair enough.
I always forget my perception. 9. 20.
Okay. For a moment, the Quilava seems to. He's trying to be stoic, but he does seem to be giving you his attention.
You've got to listen to me. We found a way. We just open your mind to something different besides what that crazy lunatic wants to do. We know you guys want to go home, and that's what we're trying to do.
Okay, sure. Sure. I'll believe it. You know nothing.
I may know nothing, but I'm willing to learn.
The Quilava takes a breath and he says, "I think it's pointless for us all to be here." He looks to his companions for a second, and he eventually says, "Absorption, Lightning, we have other missions we need to take care of. You two, go and do them. Burst and I will take care of this situation." The Feraligatr says, "And miss out on all the fun?" In which the Quilava says, "There's plenty of other fun to be had. Besides, once these guys are taken care of, we'll likely not see anything else but barrels around here. So go. We'll handle it." Lightning crosses her arms and says, "Whatever. I suppose you've got a point." She looks back and she creates this large portal. She says, Burst, Blaster, it's up to you. And she proceeds through.
I'm gonna smoke screen before she does it.
You're gonna smoke screen?
Yeah, this area right in front of me.
Okay, oh, whoops. That's the line.
You could probably just do a line through it so we know it's there. To make it big and bulky.
Fair enough. Oh, so they do want to fight all of us. Is that it?
Don't do this, please.
The Quilava looks to you, looks to them, and he says, let those two go. You can't handle all of us at once.
Or what? You're gonna kill me?
Yes, we will.
Eugene, like he said, no matter who you think that might have been at one point, no matter who it was, that person isn't there anymore.
We can't let them go.
I mean, we could just kill you all if that's what you'd prefer.
What difference is it going to make?
Like we said, we know what you are. Just please consider this. We want to help you.
The
You got
Gardevoir walks out of the smoke screen and says, where'd you learn any of what you know?
a friend.
Nihilego, right?
Doesn't matter who. I know you guys were ripped away from your home, and it sounds like all you want to do is go back.
Going back is pointless. We'll just end up here sooner or later again.
And you think that won't happen here? You're trying to set up a world that is inherently spatially unstable.
It'll be home.
Don't you think it's even more likely that you'll be ripped away if you try to go through with your plans here?
It'll be unstable, but we know all that it'll be. It'll be a one giant mystery dungeon, and we've seen enough of those. The person Black attached to, Fleffel, has researched enough of those that we know what will happen.
Really? Then why did you create one here? You're making more, and you've seen enough of them?
Yes, we've seen enough to know what they are. That's how we
Then
can create them.
Then why'd you take this guy's home? Somewhere where he lived, and you took it away from him.
You all lose your homes sooner or later. It's what you deserve for bringing us here in the first place. It's what you
Commentary.
deserve for taking our homes away.
Commentary, that is extremely hypocritical of you. We did no such thing. I certainly didn't.
Neither did anyone here.
You all
Observation.
did,
It
as a
seems you are
people.
Observation. It seems that you are merely acting out of petty thought and revenge. Possibly even a sense of entitlement, when really we owe nothing to you.
Twisted righteousness. One misplaced.
Conclusion: you simply wish to draw. You simply wish to lash out and follow your emotions wildly, like the meatbags you are. And then, once you have acted upon such reckless, you decide to put your morals and your ethics on the
I don't have to argue with you.
agreement. You certainly don't. So simply leave my bloody home.
Oh, I was already going to do that. I've got far better things to do. Burst, blaster, kill them. And these two, unless you guys want to try and intercede again, these two
I've got
walk
nothing.
into the portal and they disappear.
Brynjol's going to look at Burst and say,
Is this really how it has to be, Alan?
The Fennekin looks at you and says, "There is no Alan, you idiot."
I don't believe you. I have been a host to Nihiligo longer than you have been a host to whatever is possessing you. And yet I am still holding on to myself. I believe down inside of you somewhere, Alan remains, waiting and trying to get out.
You say that, and the Fennekin looks at you for a moment, almost like he's going to taunt you, but then for a moment he seems to experience some sort of pain in the head, and he says, "Shut up! Shut up! Shut up! I'm going to kill you! I'm going to kill all of you!" Roll
Inquiry.
initiative.
I was just gonna whisper to the to. I wanted to whisper to, I guess, whoever I have nearest of me, and whisper, "Query: Are we supposed to kill them or not? I am rather confused by this situation."
Do we still have that D8?
Yes,
Yeah.
it lasts 8 hours.
Just do what your character would do, man.
Immediately before this happens, Harold's entire body glows white. And his form begins to change slightly.
Ooh.
He gets a little bit taller, a little bit thinner. And when the light dispels, he is not a Psyduck anymore. You have no right to take our home away from us. And we will protect it to our last breath if that's what it comes down to.
Amendment. I couldn't have said it any better.
All right. Battle time. Oh, and you've already got some people. Okay, let me. There you are.
Oh wait, I got a 20. I got 20 plus 2. I got 22. Derp.
I forgot to add my -1. So I just shifted it over.
So why did I put myself on 6?
I've got an 8. Maybe I should have used the thing on myself. Whoop.
Okay. All right. Well, you've got one fun thing. He rolled terribly low.
Ah,
Neat.
Let's see.
is the... I guess the bot's just been quiet this whole time.
And he is. Okay. Oh, wow, and he rolled really high. Okay. All
Well
right.
then.
The smoke screen is still there. Sergey, Eugene, it is your turn first.
How much longer is left on it? Because it's a minute, right? So
4 rounds.
4 rounds. Okay. Okay.
Yeah, I'll
so
give you some. I'll give you that.
Oh, do we get battle tactics or not?
It's the first round, so
Yeah.
Okay. Mostly asking because I think I want to do a big thing, but I'll probably save it for later. Depends. Maybe. We'll see.
I'm going to use my action and movement to base myself there. And I can't see him. Damn it. All right. Well, I guess I'm going to do it against him. I'm going to say, do what you got to do, Sergey. I'm going to give him advantage.
Ooh.
Okay, and with my free action, I'll say, if there's any of you in there, Lucian, that's still anywhere, just please don't do this.
he, for now, seems to be standing there stoically, but we'll see what he does on his next turn. Harold, you've evolved. Is there anything else you want to do, Eugene?
No, that's all my stuff. Movement,
Okay.
action, bonus action.
Harold, you've evolved. What do you want to do?
Smokescreen is actually screwing up the plan I had.
Yeah,
Although
I know.
with Eugene's current placement, it's probably for the best. I would not want to get him caught in this effect. Okay. They are not in very good places for me to do cool stuff. Oh. Can I get to there? Oh, he's just barely out of reach. Okay. Now, backup plan. I am going to move to here, and I am going to snap my fingers, and I am going to curse burst.
Okay.
All right, and hold out my hand. You do not belong here. Get out of him. And I am going to cast Eldritch Blast.
All right. Make an attack roll.
That is an artificial 20.
Well, that'll hit.
And 15.
15 will hit as well.
Okay. That is going to be a total of 20 points of force damage.
Okay. So you fire off strong and you hit him with these 2 blasts. He does not look very amused.
And I'm going to duck back into the smoke screen and pass turn.
Okay. Blaster's turn. He is going to stand there and do nothing. Reniel, it is your turn.
Reniel is going to cast Calm Emotions directly on top of Burst.
Okay.
So that's a Wisdom saving throw.
Alright. Let's see. Oh, whoops, I was about to do that in the wrong chat.
Whoopsies.
He failed, but he's in such a state that he's going to use a legendary save to succeed anyways.
Okay. Reniel is going to then move over here to get cover behind the bookcases.
Okay.
Actually, he's gonna go behind this one. Can I make it that far? I think I can. Yeah, I can.
All right, Astrop.
Ooh, Eugene is far too away. It is far away from me. I can't exactly do this. Eugene, do you have any way to quickly escape, maneuver, or something? Well, I mean, maybe you do. Okay. I am going to cast Entangle over this area. It's a 20 by 20, so I'll do 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, wait. Yeah. Exactly this area.
Okay. Let me get the drawing pad out. This area?
It's a 20 by 20. A bit more down around here.
Oh, okay.
Okay. So I'm gonna cast that 20 by 20 area over there. And this guy must make a strength saving throw.
All right. He's not very good at those. He got a 3. He failed.
Okay. In that case, if it fails, it is restrained.
Okay, he is
Until the
restrained.
turn ends. All right. And then I don't know if this is gonna work, but I'm gonna use. Should I use the telekinetic thingy? Yeah, probably. Gonna move over here. And I'm gonna use my bonus action to probably telekinetically pull the Quilava to the entangle.
Let me look at... What's the exact spell?
Telekinetic. It's a feat where I can either pull or push a thing to myself.
Okay. Let
Which
me
means
look
it's
at
a
it.
strength roll.
Okay, gotcha. He has... Okay.
Can he see the quilt? Can he see him?
I think it's
Actually,
too far away too.
actually, yeah, from that position you can't even see him.
Okay, in that case, yeah, that's a good question, honestly. Does handing an item to someone count as an interaction, I guess?
Yeah.
No, I'm not gonna do that. Instead, I am going to think. That is for 10 minutes. Yeah, that's all I'm gonna do for now.
Okay. As you end your turn, Burst is going to do a legendary action. You see him sort of explode, and he teleports over here.
Okay then. It's okay. It's all part of the plan. It's all part of the plan.
Sergey.
Well, that singular action of his just screwed up my turn plans. Oh no. Actually, wait, no. Where I'm planning to move, I can still end up hitting him with what I want to do, since the line of sight is just there. So I should be able to cross this effectively, since I still have the goggles, so I have true sight to get to there. And drawing a line towards Burst, I believe I still have line of sight to him, because I want to use my Javelin of Lightning.
You do, yes.
All right. Well, that's the plan. I'm going to be hurling that Javelin of Lightning at him, and I'm using the command word with this. So...
Oh boy.
Let me double check over that, because I have it on this description.
I believe it casts the lightning bolt spell, I think.
Yeah.
I don't remember for sure.
Let me pull it up exactly, because I've got the description here, but it's not as clean. It's still a javelin, plus it also has the DC 13 dexterity saving throw.
Yep.
Yep. So
basically, you make it I believe you make an attack roll with it. If it hits, it deals.
I think it's both.
Yeah. Okay. So he makes the dex save first, and then takes that damage, and then you make the attack roll, and then it'll take that damage or not that damage, depending on success or not.
Okay.
So first the dex save, which
So regardless, he's taking either 4d6 or 2d6.
it'll be half of 4d6 technically, but
Mhm.
yeah. He failed.
All right, excuse me.
He is
Okay,
not doing good again in these saves.
4d6. So he gets hit for 13 lightning damage.
Okay.
And
then make an attack roll.
This is just any random partial, so it's the same. Ouch.
That will go wide.
Yeah.
So yeah, you hit him with the dex lightning, but then the next one goes wide.
All right, still, it makes for a decent enough turn.
Mm-hmm.
Oh wait, one last thing. I'm going to cast Shield of Faith on myself.
Okay. He will use a legendary action and summon this wisp of fire next to him.
Oh.
And it is now his turn. Let's see. Whoops. That's not what I meant to do. What fancy thing is he going to do? Oh, wow. Okay, Sergey, Astaroth, Reniel, and Harold, all of you give me a dexterity saving throw. Reniel, you will have half cover from this.
I believe Quill might be AFK at the moment.
Oh.
So,
Oh.
yeah, he let me know he was going to BRB.
Okay, then I'll have to have Quill make the roll after this.
Do I have any cover from this?
No, because you're
Nope.
technically in the smoke. He only has half cover because the specific positioning means the desk is in his way, but the desk isn't in anybody else's way. You're technically obscured, but this is an AoE, so that's why it's
I
hitting
figured
you.
it was the bookshelf that was giving.
This is a line of sight check from.
Let's see, what do I have for dex save?
What?
Oh no.
Quill, by the way, you are making a. What was it? A dex save at advantage?
With half cover.
Half cover. Okay, so the plus.
Okay.
That's 2.
Yeah, it's a +2.
+3 because of my cloak.
Oh.
Oh wow.
Neat.
Oh.
9.
Okay, and Ice.
Double checking on things. This is gonna suck. Ouch. That's a 5.
Well, you technically get more because you're a paladin.
Oh,
but,
right. Excuse me.
But that's not going to help you here.
No.
Okay. So Burst creates this massive fireball, and it explodes right above the bookshelf, and you all take 22 fire damage from it.
Absorb elements.
Absorb elements.
Okay. You both take 11 fire damage from it.
I got nothing. I'm shame.
And
I gotta make a con check.
Actually, do we resist it anymore because of rock typing, or does that not count?
No, that doesn't count. Unless I specifically gave you fire resistance, it does
Okay.
not count.
In that case, I'm gonna roll for the Constitution check.
My charisma modifier, so I get a +6 in this.
Yep, this will be a DC 11 because that's half of the damage you dealt. You
No, it should
pass.
be DC 10 because they only took 11 damage.
Oh,
All
that
right.
was
I guess for Sergei it's 11.
Yeah.
yeah. For Astaroth, it's only 10. Or Astaroth, it's only 10.
So it was 22 damage.
Yep.
Okay, so that puts me at
20. Oh, that's not a 20.
63.
Okay, I pass.
Okay, you
Oh.
both pass.
Good, because I kind of needed to for my plan.
And this orb of fire moves over to you, Astrob, and it is going to try and ram into you.
Well, at least I get resistance to it.
How do you get resistance to it?
Absorb elements.
Oh, right.
Yeah. Just a side note, did you plan for there to be music here?
Yes, I did. I just haven't played it yet. Does an 18 hit?
Oh, it's an attack?
Yes.
An 18 does not hit.
Okay. Then it misses you. So, yeah, that'll be his turn. Eugene, we move back to you.
Okay. I am gonna put up my hands. I'm gonna sigh and say, Rule 10. There are always alternatives to fighting. And I'm gonna end my turn.
I like how there's just like two completely different
Yeah.
encounters going on right
The
now.
pacifist one, and then
Alright.
Okay.
I'm going to move, unless something else happens before my turn.
No.
Okay.
Since Quill, you had some plans here because we're
Right.
back at the start of turn initiative.
Oh, do
Can we have?
Tactic.
I suppose so.
All right. Renyl's going to be trying to cast Calm Emotions on Burst to try to calm him down to the point where he can try to talk Alan to the to be the dominant personality.
Well, if it helps, I was sort of trying to do a thing to slow every single thing to a halt. And that is because now I have plants accessible to me. I can basically cover almost the entire room with plant growth.
I don't
Which
think
means-
that would help in this situation.
Well, it means that things would hold down and stop to move because they'd have like a quarter of speed reduction.
I know.
So yeah, I don't know.
Doesn't that apply to everyone?
Well, yes, but I can adjust the area however I please. I don't have to make it just 100 radius cover everything. I can leave empty patches, so I could just focus around here-ish and leave just enough space to make like ways and walkaways so that you can maneuver around.
That sounds like that might actually make things more difficult.
I mean, I guess it's up to you. If not, then I don't know what I'm doing.
Alright, I forgot to put the timer
I
on
don't
for
think we need
tactics.
it right now.
Okay. Then I guess I'll just
But if anyone has any way to lower his saving throws, yeah.
did I get well? No, I got well. I only got well. Whoops.
Oh yeah, I guess it's not technically my turn yet. We're still in planning.
Well, I pretty much told my plan to you guys.
I
That's
could
it.
potentially give you enhance. No, that won't matter. Maybe something with command. I don't know. It's still prepared. It's still prepared. I could try something creative with that.
It would be on the
Otherwise-
next turn, so I don't know. No, that wouldn't
Right.
interact with.
Okay.
Okay.
In that case,
You could still try to command on him to get him to burn up his legendary resistances, though.
That's
Oh,
fair.
that's a good one.
Any amount to just sort of burn those out right now would be good. Then, yeah.
All right, tactics is up.
Yeah, I don't have very good ways to further Raniel's plans directly, unfortunately.
That's fine.
Harold is going to raise his hand again. Let him go. I'm going to fire off another Eldritch Blast.
Okay.
So we have an artificial 20. And an 18.
Burst is going to use his reaction to cast shield, so the 18 will not hit. Let me check. Shield is +5 AC, right?
Yes.
Okay, so both attacks will plink off his shield.
Like, ricochet off and hit parts of the ceiling, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
Guncha.
Hold on. Do I need to be able to see Reniel to give him Bardic Inspiration?
I believe
think
he just needs to hear.
Reniel, do what you gotta do. And I'm gonna give him Inspiration.
Okay. As you do that, his legendary action is going to go off. Burst is going to take a deep breath, and this area is starting to heat up. If you still want to move, I will allow it, but this area around here is starting to heat up.
I used all my movement to get to my current location.
Oh. Okay.
So, yeah, that's my turn.
It's okay, I got you.
Okay. We move on to Blaster. He looks to you and he says, "There's something deep inside that wants to listen to you. Help your friends. I won't fight you." And that is his turn.
And if I'm allowed to say something,
Yeah.
Rule 59. Be the person your friends would be proud of.
Okay. Rainiel, you see the superheated area right now.
Okay, he's not going to step on it.
Doesn't seem to be causing damage yet, but it does look like Burst is preparing to do something with that.
Alright. Raniel is going to move up to right here, and he's going to cast Calm Emotions again.
Okay.
Subtly. Not that it makes any difference, but that's how he's casting it.
This time he passed.
Okay.
I am going... No, Reniel, you've got this! I said, let him go, Silvery Barbs.
Silvery Barb.
Silvery Barbs!
Spell's
I am
been forever
going
ruined.
to... I am going to give the advantage to Reniel.
Okay. Ironically, he got higher this time.
Wow.
Smart move, but Okay, you've got advantage on your next thing.
Is that for the next round, or...
What the first D20 test you do in the next minute will
Okay.
automatically get advantage.
Got it.
Alright. Estrop, it's your turn. You've got this giant wisp of fire in front of you.
Wait, one more thing. Reniel's got his bonus action, so he's going to kind of peek through this little gap here. It bursts, and he's going to establish a telepathic connection to him, but he's not going to say anything yet.
Oh, okay.
Interesting.
Alright, gotcha. I will say that doesn't trigger what he's about to do, because that was non-aggressive. Astrop, it's your turn. You've got this giant wisp of fire in front of you, and the area around you is superheated.
I can't really move Asterob.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I think it's overlaid on top, so I can't exactly.
Oh, whoops, sorry,
You should be able to turn it into a
Oh, there you
yeah,
go.
there you are.
Okay, so I'm gonna use my main action to disengage and get the hell out of dodge.
Okay.
Team, you. And once I'm right here.
You're still in the radius of
Yeah,
this.
no. But before I still have movement left. Before I go, I'm gonna use telekinetic and push, the Golduck away from the area right here. Do you wish to resist it?
He stumbles a little bit. Thanks.
Okay. Statement. You're welcome. Now don't die and please stop with this nonsense. And then he moves away from the superheated area.
Very smart use of spells.
Features.
Yeah,
yeah,
whatever.
features.
Yeah, it's a feature.
Same
It's a
difference.
feat.
Okay, Sergey, it's your turn.
All right. This is just kind of an awkward situation. As far as I'm aware. Yeah, due to the way that distance works, I actually can't make it to the opposite corner, so I guess I'm going to be forced to move here, and I can't really do much else. Not with what Reniel's planning, anyhow. I don't want to. I don't want to invoke anything.
If you want to like circle around here from this area, I could probably like drop concentration on entangle so that you can traverse and it's not difficult terrain.
Wait, do I still have line of sight to him even from this angle?
You have line of sight on burst, yeah.
Okay. In that case, we're gonna go with command, and I'm going to say halt.
He passes.
I figured as much. Was worth an attempt. And that's everything.
Okay. It is his turn. For his action, he is summoning 2 more of these wisps. This wisp is still going after you. This wisp will go over here. And this wisp will pass through a desk and go over to attack you, Reniel.
Okay.
So we'll start with Reniel. Does a 17 hit? I realize.
Yes.
Yeah. I realized that. Of course it does. The moment I. Okay. Reniel, you take 12 fire damage.
Absorb elements.
Astrop. Does a 20 hit?
Yes, it does.
Oh, whoops. You do not take the amount of damage I rolled because I actually rolled a d20.
Ah,
You take 5 fire damage.
5. Okay.
And we'll say Sergey. I assume a 25 hits.
Dang. Even with shield, I can't save that. Or not shield, excuse me.
Protect.
Yeah.
Protect.
You take 7 fire damage.
Well, time to make another con check.
Yeah, both of you make concentration checks.
Oh, right.
Yeah, even with absorb elements, you still took damage.
I mean, I didn't use absorb elements, but yeah, I did take damage indeed. Well, I was gonna drop concentration anyway. It doesn't matter.
-7. Okay.
Okay.
I think I can shield.
And he is going to move over here. Actually, let me check something.
Oh boy.
Oh yeah, he could totally make it. He is going to use your own smoke, and he's going to hide in it so that you guys no longer have line of sight on him.
Well then.
Let's get you proper tactics this time, since we're at the start of the round. Go.
Are we aware he's there, though?
Yeah, you are aware of his general area. You just can't fully line of sight him.
Okay.
I should still be able to see through it since we're in a mystery dungeon, so if I get close to him, I could probably just try to grapple him.
Are the wisp creatures, or are they items, or?
They appear to be more or less creatures, yes.
Okay. Okay, that's good to know.
I think I'm going to put up safeguard.
Alright.
Well, I mean, I can barely do anything with this thing going after me because eventually my shield will go down, so I think I'm gonna either disengage or telekinetically push it away and then blast it with a guiding bolt.
Guiding bolt? I'm looking at my other options now. I'm wondering if I need to just drop my shield and go for something else, because our options right now are in a weird spot with just trying to get blast to, fail this one check.
Try to take out the wisps.
Yeah, that's probably our better option right now.
Well,
Make sure you do it from range, otherwise it's probably going to burn you.
Yeah.
So if you got that pole arm or whatever you had at the beginning,
Yeah.
you might want to use that.
I still got that. I just gotta remember also that, thank you for reminding me, because this needs to be marked. Where's the... There it is. That javelin's still there.
Right.
So I think the plan is really just to take out these wisps.
Okay. Eugene?
Okay. My IRL palms are really sweaty right now for what I'm about to do.
Oh, boy.
I'm gonna run up here. Does he take an opportunity attack?
You do not.
I'm gonna pull out a familiar-looking horn. And then I'm gonna blow it!
Oh boy, Horde of Blasting! Alright, so I believe you roll a percentile?
Yep, D100. Oh, okay, I'm good.
Alright.
Alright, let me just see the damage on it. It has to make a Constitution DC 15 saving throw.
Yep.
I'll just roll the damage, because otherwise it's just half as much. 5d6. So it'll do 18.
Oh wow, he failed this. I'm amazed. Okay, so yeah, he'll take the full 18 damage and he is deafened.
Yeah, and are there any glass or crystals in the vicinity?
No.
Okay.
At least none that'll be affected by this.
Okay. Yeah. That was my action. I can't really see anything, so I can't help. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna jump into the smoke and hide.
Okay, roll stealth.
Yeah.
Unless you just meant hide, it's in.
Well, I have a bonus action still, so I may as well just use the hide action.
Okay.
30.
You feel very sufficiently hidden.
That's my turn.
Question. Do I know our Fennekin friend's location well enough to target him with message?
Does message require line of sight?
It can potentially go through walls.
You
No,
know
it does not require line of sight.
I hate to point this out, but he's deafened.
Oh, right. He's deafened, so he can't hear.
He's deafened?
Oh, it's not technically telepathy, is it?
Yeah, it isn't.
Okay, I was thinking it was. In that case, I am going to go ahead and put up Safeguard.
Alright.
That should affect the entire party because this does not require line of sight. It's everybody within 50 feet.
Look at how colorful Renniel's getting.
He just needs to use stored energy now. Or stored power.
Stored power.
Basically, you have immunity to all conditions except for unconscious and exhausted for the next 3 rounds.
Okay. I mean, I was already immune to a couple of conditions, but it's good to be immune to all of them now.
Yeah, I'm gonna provoke if I move, so I think that's gonna be my turn.
Okay, so I'm gonna move this, though actually it doesn't matter. He's long since dispelled it.
Ah.
Okay. Blaster is going to wait at the top of the steps, and he's just gonna watch. Rainiel?
Alright, let's add some more color to that Eevee. He's going to disengage with his main action. He's going to cast Expeditious Retreat on himself with his bonus action, and he's going to run all the way over here. Yes, he can make it. I measured it out. It's 50 feet.
Damn, nice. That's a hardcore parkour.
Yeah, you just see Rainiel running up and down scorched desks, and he makes it all the way over there.
And since he does have a telepathic connection, he's going to say within Burst's head,
Alan, you can fight this. You don't have to fight us.
You hear responding, "Get out, get out, get out of my head!"
There is nothing you can do. I am here to stay. There is no escape, except for Alan.
And I'll burn you to a crisp! And, yeah.
Okay, and that's
Astrop,
turn.
your turn.
Okay. I'm gonna first use telekinetic to push this thing 5 feet away from me.
Okay, it needs to make a strength save.
Yes.
It failed.
I move it 5 feet away. I'm gonna move all the way here. And as I move, I'm gonna look at it. And between the cracks of my shell, you see something kind of bright lightly as you hear something like
Oh boy.
Oh my gosh.
and then I'm gonna use guiding bolt.
Okay, make an attack roll. This will be hilarious if it misses.
Could you imagine?
There's only one turn left on the smoke screen. Next
Yeah.
turn it'll go away.
Yep, I'm
Okay.
keeping track of that.
So that's that fail.
Well, let me check. Yeah, no, that hits. Their AC is pathetic.
Okay, it hits.
Wow.
Okay, it hits. Wow. Okay.
The Wisp's AC is
Um,
pathetic.
Okay. Gotcha. Okay. I'm gonna roll. What's the damage for the 6 radiant? 11. Wow, that's a really bad roll.
And it is now.
And it is now covered in bright light, so attack rolls against it will have advantage.
The
Yes.
first one, anyway.
Yes, the wisp of fire is now glowing and easier to hit.
Yes.
Mystical dim light. Somehow you can see it over the fact it's already burning.
It's cosmic radiation. That's why.
Ah, yes. Dangerous light.
Okay. Anything
I believe
else?
that is my turn. No,
Okay.
that is my turn. I can't do much else. I already
Sergey.
moved.
Okay. Move down the one, and we're talking about how hitting these things is probably gonna. We're gonna try something first, because I can still move even after the first attack. So I'm gonna take one swing at it to begin with.
Okay. Make an attack roll.
17.
That hits.
10 plus 3. I'm choosing to re-roll that.
Smart move.
Oh my gosh. How is this?
This
Ow.
has happened to you several times.
Okay, you deal 5 damage to it, and a piece of the flame bursts off to hit you, and you take 4 fire damage.
All right, seeing that that's happened, I'm gonna risk the offie and back up one more.
Okay.
Four damage.
It missed.
Okay. And since I'm now out of range for my bonus attack, just take another regular swing at it.
Okay.
6.
Oh
my gosh.
Okay.
Yeah, gee, sure. I need the crit on the wisp.
I mean, considering the damage you previously did.
Yeah. 2d20 plus 6. Or, no, not 20. Excuse me. 2d10. That's fine. 13.
Alright, 18 damage. This wisp looks like it'll be dispelled pretty soon.
Cool. Yeah, I'm gonna choose not to smite it. I know it's the crit, but like on a wisp.
Do what you want.
No, I won't.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna end my turn here.
Alright. It is Burst's turn. He's gonna walk out of this wisp, and you see him detach his head with his paws. He kicks it
This
a
was
bit.
coming.
Huh?
I knew this was coming.
Yeah. He kicks it a bit with his paws before sending it over here, and then it explodes. All of you give me dexterity saving throws, except for Astrop.
Yay.
18.
Okay, Randall, you pass. Oh, you pass.
Wait, this is.
I think.
Well,
Wow. Okay, 11.
Okay, so Reniel and Harold pass. Eugene and Sergey fail, though Eugene will take half damage anyways. Because of a candy, or not, evasion. You do have evasion, right?
no, I take half because of I have. Well, is this fire damage?
Okay, interesting. So, yeah, this is, but you notice that this fire is so hot that even with your normal resistance, it doesn't feel like a resistance.
Oh, okay.
Huh.
Okay,
It's advanced fire.
so 38 fire damage for all those who failed, half as much for those who succeeded.
I'm down.
Hold on. For what this matters, seriously, you're kicking your head now? Alan, get him out of there! I'm gonna do cutting words to lower the damage roll.
Okay, is that by your Bardic Inspiration dice?
Yes,
Okay, which is a D6 or a D8?
it's a D8.
Okay.
And it literally doesn't matter. I'm down regardless.
So I lowered the damage roll by 6.
It was 38 and I had 30.
Okay, so
and Reniel's gonna absorb elements that.
So 32 damage. Reniel, you take half, and you take half again from absorbed elements. And Harold, you take half. However, you notice that by doing so, well, first off, his head reappears. But he also takes some damage. As this explosive force sort of knocks him a bit as well. And that'll be his turn.
Rolling concentration. Okay.
Alright, I assume you guys want tactics?
Probably.
Yeah, probably.
Do you
Right.
want me to- I could probably use the superior healing potion on you.
I've got one myself too, so we could just go with the potion and get me back up, but
So
given he's
gonna-
casting spells, the issue is that like Dex is not my forte.
Yeah,
if you
but
want-
if I get you up, you get to go before him, and I advise maybe you just go up and just smite him into oblivion.
if you guys want to go to
but-
okay.
But Reniel's trying to do his thing with them, so maybe.
Yeah,
Might not
that's
get the chance to. Reniel's kind of batter him, and if he does succumb to it, then we'll keep going. But we can't afford to have him not taking damage.
right.
I mean, if you guys want to go into the offensive, I can probably go into Starry Form Chalice, use Healing Word to bring
Sorry.
to bring Sergey back up, and then use the extra healing of the Chalice either on him or someone else.
I
probably
can
need to-
use one of my healing potions with my salve and just do a group heal.
Don't forget also the wisp is next to us. That's another problem.
Right.
I plan to deal with that. If
I obviously dropped concentration, so I could potentially also pop like less or something at this point.
I mean, if you guys need the healing, I'll probably go into the healing form. Otherwise, I'm planning on just going into Archer and start popping damage.
who's gonna heal him? Quick.
I will.
Okay.
Okay. Offensive it is.
Okay. Is that it?
Hmm.
Sounds like it.
Okay. By the way, he
All
also
right.
gets Beast Boost, and he took up one of you. I'm kidding. I didn't actually incorporate Beast Boost. Alright, Eugene.
So the smoke screen went away right now, or
Yeah.
okay?
Well, I
So
suppose since you cast it, it would technically go away at the start of your turn, so... Or at the end of your turn, so it is... Assume it's still there if you're going to attack with advantage or anything.
Okay, I'm gonna roll out here.
Roll out.
Roll out. Okay, this is kind of awkward. I'm gonna roll out and slash it.
Okay. Give me attack roll at advantage because you were hidden.
D20 plus. What does the sword give me again? Plus 9. I doubt it matters, but okay. Well, I'll take that 24.
Okay. Roll damage.
Okay, this is a D6, so I can just do 4 D6 plus 6. Well, that was terrible. 1, 2, 5, 1.
It was enough. The wisp is dispelled, though you take an additional 4 fire damage, but you are actually resistant to this, so it's reduced down to 2.
Alright. Oh wait, no, that would be that much. Okay, and I'm going to run over here with my movement and grab Sergei's javelin, then use my cunning action to dash. And can I drop it?
Yeah.
I'll drop it.
I allow dropping as a free action.
Drop it, don't drop it.
I guess it was like that. 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45. I'll stay right there.
Okay.
Okay. I am going to move here so that burst doesn't get caught in this effect. And I am going to dump a superior healing potion into my salve. Is going to be
44 plus 4, I believe.
this is superior healing, not greater healing.
Oh, so 64 plus 6.
8d4 plus 8, actually.
Yeah.
Damn.
Maximum you can get is 40. Right?
So that is
26.
going to be probably actually a fairly bad roll. 26 HP all around.
That's enough to top Rennial off.
Nice.
I mean, hey, healing is healing.
Yeah, I think that is going to be my turn.
Alright. You do get
Reminder.
the effects of that as well, yourself.
Yeah, I'm calculating it.
Okay.
Do I still have safeguard on me since I went down, or no?
Safeguard is specific to Herald.
Okay. Yeah.
So yeah, everyone has Safeguard on at all times, so long as Herald still has Safeguard up.
Alright.
Okay.
Okay then. Raniel.
Gonna go over here, and then he's going to try to call. He's going to first say, within Burst's head, "Resist him, Alan, but do not resist me. Let me help you find dominance within your own body again." And then he's going to cast Calm Emotions again.
Okay. This is a very interesting... He got a nat 1, he's going to use Legendary Resistance to pass that.
Okay,
Bummer.
How many is that so far? That's been...
that's 2.
Okay.
One more.
You don't know
Possibly.
that.
Yeah, I don't know that. I'm assuming things.
Assuming, yeah. To
I'm assuming, yes.
be fair, I was too.
Anything else, Raniel?
Nope, that's all Rennial can do.
Okay. Alright, Astrob.
Question: if I attack the Fennekin, does that interfere with calm emotions?
Not technically.
Not right now, since calm emotions isn't.
Yeah.
Failed.
Okay. All right. In that case, I'm going to first do the same as I did before. Just charge up a little of light and over the Fennekin with guiding bolt.
Okay, make an attack roll.
All right. 26.
That'll hit.
All right. Please some better damage. 11 full radiant damage.
Okay. And the next attack that hits him will be...
With advantage, yes. And then I'm gonna use my bonus action to enter starry form into an archer as good old Astro grows smaller and smaller, turns into a star, creates more stars that all connect each other and make the outline of a decidui. So I guess this is him now. And 35 out of 51. I am going to move about here-ish. Yeah, sure. And then I'm gonna use my bonus action as part of the transformation to pop a celestial arrow over this guy, which would be an attack. So I guess I do get advantage.
Okay.
20. Okay, 17 plus 9 math.
That's gonna hit. I don't care what the exact amount is.
Okay, thank you. And then that's gonna deal 6 radiant damage.
Okay.
He's not down, right?
Not even close.
Okay. Well, this guy now has advantage on the next attack, so I'm gonna mark him with this. Okay, that is my turn.
Okay. And he's not liking what you're doing, Reniel, so he's gonna superheat the area you are under.
Okay.
Alright, Sergey.
Alright, well, first off, I'm going to use my free action to pick up the javelin.
Okay.
And next, so it's going... Retreat. Nope, let me delete it. Oh my gosh.
I'll do it.
Thank you. And then next... I'm just looking to burn through stuff. So I'm going to run up to him, and I'm actually going to attempt to grapple again. So...
Okay. Tested strength, though you're probably going to succeed with this.
Oh wait, I forgot to add the thing to... Oh, okay, that's...
It doesn't matter, he got 4.
Nice.
Nice. He's grappled now. And I guess we'll just use the other attack just to take one quick punch at him.
Okay.
Mostly just want to have him grappled. Surprisingly, he didn't. Ouch. Okay, that was just 10.
That'll miss.
Rip.
Okay. He's going to use his legendary action to say, screw your grapple, and teleport out of it.
Ah.
And as he does this, since this is an explosion, you...
Oh my gosh.
will take 7 fire damage.
Okay.
And he will pop over here. He is gonna send a firebolt at you, Reniel, since his legendary action still didn't go off because he had to use a different one to escape. So he's just gonna firebolt you, Reniel.
Okay.
Does a 16 hit?
Yes.
Reniel, you take... Oh, wow. 5 fire damage.
Okay.
As for his wisps... Yeah. This one is going to go up to you, Harold. And this one is going to go up to you, Eugene.
Okay.
Harold. Does a dirty 20, I assume, hits?
It does, yes.
You take 9 fire damage. Eugene. That'll definitely miss.
Okay. Definitely dodge out of the way. Definitely dodge, not uncanny dodge.
Okay, and we move back to the top of the round.
All right.
Is Burst still deafened?
How long does that last for?
1 minute.
Yeah.
So definitely.
Yeah, he's definitely still deafened.
Are we tacticing or are we?
I
would
don't think so.
Yeah, I was just about to say I would prefer not to have to do it every turn personally, but
Yeah. Well, I got my turn plotted out, so
Yeah, I'm good.
The plan's been mostly the same, just... Yeah.
okay. So I want to keep up the pressure, but not kill this guy. Because apparently Reniel's doing something. So I'm gonna run over here, taking opportunity if I must.
Okay, interesting.
Actually, I'll disengage.
Okay.
Yeah. All right. And then I'm gonna slash at him with the sword.
Okay.
D20 plus 9. 21?
That hits.
Fish for the crate, you have advantage.
I do? Oh, I do!
Yeah.
I didn't even know. I was totally content with not getting sneak attack. What? Okay, no crit.
No. But you still hit.
Alright. Alright. So, this is just 46. 4d6 plus 6. Oh, boy.
Oh, wow.
That's 27 points of damage.
The big stab.
All right.
And then, with my free interaction, I'm going to grab the cloth in my bag of holding and pull out the rapier and put it in front of him.
Oh.
Okay. You do that. Reniel, you, as usual, you feel extremely unsettled upon seeing this. Seeing that, Lucian, well, he's going to be extremely unsettled. Are you specifically, like, attuning and using it, or are you just pulling it out to show?
No.
Okay.
I'm pulling it out just to show him. Maybe flashing it, but I guess I said I pulled it out, so I pulled it out.
Okay. Burst is going to immediately run, so make an opportunity attack.
Oh,
Okay. I'll just put in D20. 18.
That'll definitely hit with your modifier.
Okay, I'm doing this not with the rapier, but my normal sword.
Yeah, figured.
Yeah. D6 plus 6. 7.
Okay. And as he's running away and as your slash connects true, something falls out. A small midnight blue rock falls out right around here as he was running away and as your slash rang true.
Alright.
Reniel,
Yes.
as soon as you see this rock, your mind suddenly flashes back. You remember yourself in Gwable Town as just a kid, and you're feeling sad because your parents were about to move once again. You were about to leave all your friends behind. You didn't really tell anybody about that because you didn't want to make them sad, but one of your friends managed to figure out, and you see Alan in his normal state walk up to you, and he says to you, "Hey, Reniel, I hear you're leaving. Don't feel too sad about it. I get it. My parents move all the time, too. I want to do something special so that we don't forget each other, okay?" He pulls out 2 rocks, the pure white one that you hold in your possession, and the midnight blue one that you see on the ground right now. And he hands you the pure white one. He says, "I found these 2 just lying on the ground one time while my folks and I were moving. And they're kind of neat. The blue rock here, it shines brightly when dawn rises, and the rock you have shines brilliantly in dusk. I want you to have that white rock, and I want you to look at it. That way, no matter how long we spend apart, we can always remember each other." He flashes you a smile and he says, "So don't forget me, okay? And I'll try not to forget you." And the flashback ends, and you're back in the present. Okay. Harold, it's your turn.
Gosh, I wish I knew about this.
Yeah, as far as you know, just a random gemstone fell out as he ran away from Eugene.
Yeah, it doesn't look like that one rock we were looking for, does it?
It doesn't look like anything in particular, no, it just looks like a midnight blue gemstone.
Okay. What is Burst's state right now? What does he look like?
He's terrified of the sword, so he's backing up, but he still looks aggressive.
Okay. Yeah, I am going to risk an opportunity attack by doing this, but I am going to step away from that little wisp to get myself a clearer shot.
Okay.
Actually, oh no, it didn't swing at Eugene, did it?
No.
Wait, did it swing at Sergey?
Neither of these wisps have
Okay.
swung at anybody for like oppies this round.
Okay, that's fine.
Alright. So let's see. Yeah, that'll hit.
Okay.
It deals 10 fire damage to you.
So Harold winces as he gets burned again. And once more he holds out his hand. This can all stop now. Just let him go, and we won't have to hurt you anymore. Even though he's kind of forgetting that he can't hear.
Yeah.
And we are going to fire Eldritch Blast again.
Okay.
That is going to be a 10, which I assume will miss.
Mm-hmm.
And a nat 20.
That'll definitely hit.
Woo! That is going to be 17 points of force damage.
Okay. Okay.
And that will be my turn.
All right. For his legendary action, he is going to attempt to do the same thing he always does. He's going to put it... Actually, he's going to want to avoid that, so... Yeah, I'll put it right around there. But at this point in time, as he's setting that, he notices the rock and he's looking very concerned about it. Raniel, it's your turn.
Alright, Reniel's going to use the dash action. He runs over here. He picks up the rock and he takes out his rock and he just kind of walks up to Burst and he shows him both of the stones, and Burst hears in his mind,
Do you remember me, Alan? Do you remember giving me this rock?
As you do that, Burst looks at both the rocks, and suddenly he clutches his head again as he growls in absolute pain. It looks like a piercing headache is ripping through his skull, and he falls faint onto the ground.
Does his spell go away?
Yeah, the superheated goes away. The wisps are still active, though.
Oh. Okay then.
He isn't dead, is he? I will know if he's dead because I'll regain hit points.
He's not dead, no.
Okay, good.
He fainted.
So we're still in initiative?
Yeah, at least until the wisps are gone.
Okay.
So
Is that
it's
the end of
your
your
turn,
rounds?
Astrop.
Okay, I was kind of waiting for Reniel, but okay, sure, that works.
Are you
oh,
doing?
right, well, Reniel's turns over.
Okay, I am going to move over here. And I don't know if this is gonna work, but I'm gonna Thorn Whip this wisp.
Are you sure you want to move it closer?
Yes.
Okay, make an attack roll.
I think you have to move stuff you hit with Thorn Whip closer to you.
I mean, I do have to hit it in order to move it closer, yes.
It's only up to 10 feet.
I mean, actually, do I have to move it or do I have the option to move it?
You have to
I
move
think
it,
you-
I'm pretty sure.
I think it says you
Let me look
can
up-
move it up to 10 feet closer to you.
It says
You pull the
the
creature
you
up
pull
to
the
10
creature.
feet closer.
Well, it says up to 10 feet, so I could just move it 0
5.
feet. Or
I don't
5,
know.
I guess. Sure, I'll do 5. Actually, if I do 5... Yeah, you know what? Sure, I'll do 5. That works. But... or not.
You do not even hit it.
All right, bonus action, Celestial Pew. Nine. 20.
That'll hit.
Okay. 8 plus 4. 7. Radiant.
Okay. It's whoops, not that much. It's looking very wispy, like it'll fade soon.
Okay. Gonna use the rest of my movement to get over my here, I suppose. Yeah, here works. I think, yeah, that's 25. Yeah, that's 25, yeah.
Okay, Sergey.
Yep. Okay. I got a little thing planned out here. So first off, moving next to Harold, since I'll still be in range from here, and I'm gonna hit the wisp at the lower of the two. To start off with.
Okay.
6.
That won't hit.
Okay, second swing. Oh my gosh.
There we go.
Yeah, that's how it goes.
What?
This will probably kill it.
2d10.
And that's the way the news go.
Oh, don't you love crits when they don't matter? Oh my gosh.
Yep, that thing
Well-
is gone with the wind.
All right.
Because there is no kill like overkill.
And other than that, just to the way this thing's positioned, I don't really want to get. Actually, I'll just at least move up next to it, just potentially help, because no, screw it. I'll just use the bonus attack action for the attack.
Oh, okay. Sure.
2 equals 6, 16.
That'll hit. You'll take 3 fire damage return, but
All right. And do I risk rolling? I'm not going to risk rolling that. 5 damage.
okay.
That's
It is
3.
the whip's turn, and it is going to attack you back.
All right.
I got a nat 20
Oh my gosh.
On who?
on Sergey. Wow, that's... It did exactly enough to knock you back out.
Oh my gosh. Well,
Ugh.
I can't believe it.
Freaking heck. Eugene.
Well, I'll put away the rapier. I'll just stash it back in there, and I'll pull out my bow and steady aim and try to get rid of this thing.
Okay.
Let's just do 2d20 because I know it's +8. 15.
That'll hit.
All right. Oh no, it's not +6. It's not magic. Ugh, stupid. 3d6. This is a total of 15 damage.
15, 15.
That's
Harold?
my turn.
Okay. Going to step back a little bit. And we are going to Eldritch Blast this thing.
Okay. Unless you're unlucky, this will probably kill it.
Let's see. So that is apparently improper syntax.
That is Dice Parser being dumb.
Which is weird because it is actually the correct syntax. It just didn't register for some reason. As far as I know.
Yeah, it's
Yeah, you
very
have to
picky
make sure
about
it's specific. Okay. That hits.
15. And nat 1.
Okay. Never mind, this might not kill it.
Got max damage though, 10 points of force damage.
Okay. The wisp is gone. You're out of initiative.
No, we still have to save
Bonus
Sergey, so.
action.
Right.
Alright. I guess if we're out of initiative and the timing doesn't matter as much, I'm gonna come over here and slip Sergey an Oranberry.
Okay. Unless, yeah, there's no way Sergey would have been able to die before your initiative rolled around anyway, so that's fine. Sergey, you're back up at 1 HP.
Woo.
Is anybody else like checking out Burst / Allen right now?
I have a feeling Renul's doing that.
Renul's just kind of standing over him.
Okay,
He
then
seems out. His body is twitching constantly, but he seems out.
and Harold is going to dash over here and try to make sure that he's okay.
Roll medicine.
Exactly. Okay. Not great at this, but I'm not terrible. Bards in a nutshell. 7!
Yeah, he's twitching and lying on the ground.
Okay,
Renul would also like to make a medicine check.
Okay, I mean, you're out of initiative, so this doesn't have to be in like rage or anything.
Okay.
What's he doing at the top of the stairs?
13.
Yeah, you don't get much more insight in either. At the top of the stairs, he's looking over everything, and he seems entirely conflicted.
I am going to attempt to slip Alan an Oranberry as well.
Are you sure about that?
Proposition. If I may, I'd rather suggest one of these. And he pulls out a chunk of star bits.
Renul just kind of holds up his paw to have them stop. And he looks over to Lucian and he gestures for him to come over. And then he's going to take out a piece of paper and start writing on it.
He's hesitant, but Blaster comes forward.
And then Renul steps aside for to let him take Burst, and then he hands him, or he wraps the blue rock in the piece of paper that he wrote on, and gives that to Blaster as well, and says, "Give this to him when he wakes up."
Okay. He takes it and takes Alan, and he begins making his way up. As he passes by, he says, "This mystery dungeon isn't fully complete yet. There's a generator on the top floor Black is using to create it. If you destroy the generator, the mystery dungeon will cease to exist. It'll be brought back to normal."
Query. Is there any way we can expedite the destruction of this generator? Any vulnerabilities or any weak points that it may have?
Not particularly. You just have to bang it until it's destroyed.
You
Acknowledged.
us?
What'd you say, Eugene?
Can you come with us?
I can't help you myself. But if you want to know one thing, I can answer you one question. I can otherwise try and assist in other ways, but I can't go with you.
Why?
When the merging process is fully complete, we are like the Ultra Beasts. We can't exist outside of mystery dungeons for too long of time. We can do it longer than the Ultra Beasts who can't themselves, but only Black has been able to escape mystery dungeon for any lengthy period of time. We could only join you for a day at most before we would either die or be forced to head back into a mystery dungeon.
We weren't lying. We're gonna find a way to help not just you, but whatever it is inside of you too.
I understand. I want to go home too. But Black has long since given up on that. He believes...
You mentioned
sorry.
you mentioned the entire reason this happened was because of the war here. So why not help us end it? Prevent this from happening again.
That's the biggest problem. If you were to ask Black, he would say it's impossible. The war that's happening here will happen inevitably. If you guys want to truly help us, once you're done with the generator, you'll need to find a way to not only stop this war, but either prevent the Weirden tree from getting damaged further by the conflicts or stop all war in general. If you do that, then Black has no longer any reason to be aggressive against you.
What do you intend to do in the meantime?
I'll return back to our base. Before you ask where it is, it's in the void where mystery dungeons come from. You can't follow us there unless you were to go into one of those portals, and if you did, I can't necessarily say you'd be safe. From there, I'll wait Black's further orders. But at the very least, if I can, I'll try and slip away and help you guys as best as possible. But I can't do too much, or Black might get suspicious.
By your loyalty, or is he ruling through fear?
Both. Black is both our leader and our god.
Rule 30. You always have a choice.
Lucian might have, but it's hard to know if I do. There's a rest